Let's go. What's good with y'all, man?
Man, let's go.
Look, y'all already know this no introduction that's really needed. You know who I am, Law Nation Sports. I got my brother from the same mother, the Twin Maker. Go ahead and say who you are, Twin Maker. Go ahead.
Hey, what it do, man? It's the one and only Twin Maker, baby. I'm coming this joker live in effect, representing the bang bang, not a gang, the best in the West. You already know who it is. Ain't no contest. We live, we hot, we sizzling. I got my boy Pete Lucas in the building, hanging out with your boy Twin. Big up to Law, big up to Boss Cowboys. Hey,
What's
y'all
happening?
already know.
Wait a
Hey,
minute.
let's get it.
Leave my dog alone. Let my dog introduce himself. What we doing over here?
Hey, Law, this is the first time.
Boundaries right here. Go ahead, boss.
Law, this is the first time I heard you say brother from another mother, but you actually meant, you know what I'm saying?
You
Actually, brother
you
from the
meant
same
it,
mother,
dog.
but you meant it, you know what I'm saying? So, no, yeah, man. What's up, man? Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matter. Let's get it.
Yes, indeed. Now, Pete, you new to this over here with us, man. So go ahead. Now you may introduce your own self over here. I know my brother was speaking for you.
Well, I appreciate y'all for having me on today. It's Niner Fanatic Podcast all day, every day. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on anywhere where you get your audio podcast. It doesn't matter where you get it. Just get it.
Let's get right to it then. Oh, the game that we all been waiting for. Everybody, mama, uncle, cousin, Tupac, and Biggie climbing out of the grave. They put all game as the last game for this particular postseason. The Dallas Cowboys versus the 49ers. Twin, kick it off then. Kick it off.
Hey, man, what it do? Hey, look, listen here. Y'all already know. Man, the people in the Bay been waiting on this since Monday. We excited. We were so happy to know that y'all took care of business. Thank God y'all didn't sit out here and drop the ball like the Vikings, you know what I'm saying, and just like fumble the pack, because everybody was talking about Tom Brady. But anybody who watch any type of football know Tom Brady been playing like he is 99 years old. So thank God y'all took care of business. I'm so happy you guys are able to come out here to the Bay. We're going to be a wonderful host. We ain't going to do the most for y'all, but I'm going to brag and boast and let you know, man, I'm just excited to come through and get the Cowboys what they need. You know what I'm saying? And that's a little bend over on the knee. You know what I'm talking about?
No, this revenge tour ain't this right, boss.
Man, say, listen, it's a parallel universe. It really is, bro. Like, first of all, Law, I listened to your show. I didn't even know historically we 17-17-1. I didn't even know that until I listened to you break down that history. Plus, we 5-5 on these Super Bowls. This is a parallel universe. Look, we got brothers at the top. We got a boss to my left named Peter. Just look how everything in line, bro. I don't even know Peter, but his room and his mic look like mine.
Look exactly,
bro. So that mean it's destiny. And Peter said he a boss. My name Boss Cowboy. Listen, y'all. This is destiny. This is destiny, but this is getting ready to go our way. And I'm telling y'all that. See, y'all really messed up. See, because the Dallas Cowboys are always at their best. And I'm letting you know right now, when we the underdog, and we always at our best, real talk, especially this year. And I'm telling y'all straight up, we the best this year when it's tough. And so y'all were on the roll. Congratulations. Nobody gonna take that away from y'all. I ain't gonna say your schedule was weak. I ain't gonna even say nothing like that in this NFL. No, I ain't gonna say that. But I'm telling you right now, y'all getting ready to get a punch you ain't ready for.
Don't have me to come over there. I ain't nice like boss. But go ahead.
Let's go. Let's get it.
I would say, hey, look. I think y'all forgetting that we're the bullies. Like y'all tried to talk that stuff last year about being the bullies, and we went and kind of just gave you a couple shots in the mouth to the point to where Dak didn't know where he was at the end of the game. Like I just look at this as the 49ers are even more what they were last year. And I look at it like, you know, y'all, they want to be, you guys, Micah Parsons wanted to talk tough. but you're really a little bit of finesse compared to the Niners and what the Niners want to do. So we'll see what it is, but I'm very confident in my team, and very confident in Brock the Glock. Like so.
The rookie get a nickname already.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look,
when you do what this man's been doing for this amount of games, yes, he gets a nickname.
Against who though? Against who?
Okay,
against the Commanders.
He did the same thing against
the Commanders.
Yeah, he did against the Commanders. The team
last time they didn't beat the Cowboys, did they?
Against Brady, like same team y'all beat, except he beat. I think we beat him 35-7. Like so, it's the same thing that y'all got. I mean, we haven't played Philadelphia less.
Yet,
but I mean, y'all lost to them, right?
I mean, we won one, we lost one.
I mean, none of that even matter though at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, it's 0-0 right now. We can go back and forth on, we can go back and forth on that all day. Now I'm gonna tell you where you're telling the truth on finesse. We play some finesse ball. We play some finesse ball, but you can't say that we played finesse ball this weekend. You can't say that. You cannot say that. We beat Tampa on the ground, and you know that. So you also notice, Peter, that when you face us on Monday, it's not about what we did in the past, it's what we go do. And the closest thing to what we did and when it's counted is we beat them boys on the ground, and it was not finesse. The first time we played Tampa, it was finesse. We was throwing the ball. We wasn't being physical. We wasn't going at them boys. We beat them boys on the ground. And obviously we adopted y'all style because the style of y'all football is good winning football, running the ball, being committed to the game, being committed to physicality. But see, we can turn that on like a switch, and you know that, and you saw that, didn't you, Peter? You saw that. You saw us lose against Washington, which I called a preseason game, and I was dead right on that. We were just warming up on that. And we turned it on, which most people say you can't do. We turned it on like a switch. So yeah, we showed some finesse, but you saw the physicality too, and you know it's coming.
You show, hey, listen here, y'all show some physicality, huh? Y'all them CBs look like they don't want to do tackling to me though, but it might just be my eyes though, Peter. You know what I'm saying? Maybe since we can be objective, Peter, maybe we objective, but they might not be subjective enough to be honest with what they see. But maybe look, it's just us. It's just us though.
Yeah, Diggs looked a little sweet.
I also saw some missed throws by Brock too. I saw some borders that was freezing under pressure, and it was your quarterback.
4 touchdowns.
Oh yeah, Brock was
0.
freezing.
Oh, you mean when it was raining?
Let's not play that game because we know most of his success was coming through Yak. Don't play.
So
don't act like he really put up 300 yards really in our yards. Don't act like
what they gotta do with it. What they gotta do with it?
Let's keep it real.
We the Yak Kings. We the Yak Kings. We love Yak yards. That's what we're about. That's what I'm saying.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Like,
I mean, say it again, Pete.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Shanahan's whole offense is predicated around using your defensive rules against you. That's what he does. So he's gonna do the same play with a whole bunch of different personnel, and it's gonna be the same play, and it's gonna look the same, but with different personnel. It's gonna look y'all gonna see it when you see the all 22, and you're looking at after we beat y'all 31-20. Like, but
oh, you already
bang!
I'm still mad at the fact that you call it coach's finesse, but that's okay.
Oh, did you not see him punch my boy Brandon Ayuk in the back of the neck last year?
What did Ayuk do about it? What did he do?
Send him home. Had him calling Michael Irvin, said, "Hey, Mike, I've been sore for 2 weeks after playing against the San Francisco 49ers." Now tell me if I'm lying, because the playmaker don't play.
Hey, but at the same time,
no. Answer the question. What I just said. Am I playing around, or am I telling the truth?
He wasn't hurt for Brandon Ayuk.
You're not lying. He's not lying.
Hurt for that dude on the front five. And you know Brandon Ayuk. You would see who. I hope that the Lion is listening now. Because I tell you right now, it took 14 penalties for you guys to beat us last year. And it got down to the line. 14 penalties, right? And it got down to the 90 seconds. My quarterback had the quarterback sneak in for a couple of yards, and the aficionados didn't want to get out of the way.
They're like Cowboys, bring up the zebras. I thought Lions could eat a zebra, but I guess not. We got to blame it on the zebras.
We'll see what y'all gonna blame it on this weekend at Candlestick Park, whatever y'all the name of that stadium over there, because we gonna bring everything we can. We're gonna bring everything. Listen, Levi.
Hey, I got a question. Why y'all had so many penalties then? Were y'all trying to play a brand of football that you wasn't accustomed to be playing?
No,
what happened then, boss? What happened to all these penalties?
See, this is the thing I know, Twin, about you. You do know football. So when I say this, it's not an excuse, it's just reality. We the youngest team in football. It reflected last year in the moment. That's why Mike McCarthy kept it honest when he said he sensed nervousness on us. That's a young team that was thrown into big wolves and big fire. So obviously we growing up, and we really are growing up, and you seeing the maturity in this team, because we had 133 penalties last year. We led the league. Now we only got 104, and we trending down. You saw us pretty much penalty free against Tom Brady when most people was counting us out, because now we starting to grow up. So yeah, you did see it, and we gonna be honest on where we dropped the ball. But at the same time, it's expected for you to see something better, and that's what you're getting ready to see, and that's what you're seeing right now. This team right now, and I would even say y'all, San Fran, both teams are better. Like both of the teams are better. This is a heavyweight fight. I don't think it's gonna be what Peter said. It ain't gonna be no blowout. I think it's gonna come down to a field goal.
I just want to know. Y'all think y'all playing better.
But I
couldn't
sweet. Hey,
I
before y'all go
y'all ain't playing nobody, because I do say that. Because Peter, because I said I wasn't gonna disrespect y'all with that. But see, Peter, you started the disrespect, so I got to disrespect you now. See, because this is the deal,
he
bro.
say, look,
y'all done played us. And when I look at y'all schedule, I respect your record, and I respect that you're on the run, and I respect that you're rolling. But you have not played a team like this.
Okay,
you have not
play.
I mean, come on, don't act like we ain't played the Super Bowl champs. We was we played both of the teams that was in the Super Bowl.
The Rams?
Both of the teams that was in the Super Bowl. Yes. Yeah. Both of the teams that was in the and y'all beat them with the Rams.
They won it when we beat them, but they helped them when y'all beat them.
Because they was wounded.
They been wounded all season.
We did beat the Cincinnati Bengals, by the way. Oh, we did.
Yeah,
we did beat them. We did beat.
And we beat a hot Philly, and we beat a hot
and the hot Jaguars too, right?
You beat Philly when they had.
Hold on, wait, Peter. In a hot Jacksonville, in a hot Jacksonville. What about Jacksonville?
Gardner Minshew will be y'all starting quarterback right now.
Time out. How many points was y'all leading by against the Jacksonville Jaguar with second-year player Trevor Lawrence?
That's okay.
Hello?
You going back to that?
The number one pick in the draft, dog?
Second year?
The same team that's hot right now and been hot?
With a first-year coach?
We've been playing nothing but soldiers. Y'all been playing buffers, bro.
Answer the question, though.
Right now.
Don't blame us.
I started off keeping it real. You keeping it fake.
Don't blame us.
Keep it real.
When people play us, don't blame us, but when people play us, that their coaches get fired. That people get that we just ruin teams. Like, I mean, it's not our
15.
It's not our fault.
15 after playing against us.
We make people look so bad that they got to fire the whole coaching staff. Like that's
consistently. They be like,
we ruined Miami.
Wait, Peter. Pete, 1 second. Boss Cowboy. Now you just said the number one. Hold on, wait. Boss Cowboy, you just said the Jacksonville Jaguars, who was atrocious last year with the number one pick. I don't know how you get the number one pick is if sometimes you are like a horrible team. And you saying the next year, after they get 3 to maybe 5, fringe players in the free agency, you trying to tell me and then they pick up your boy from Philadelphia, who was the coach who, y'all would say beat the brakes off them all the time. So they get him, and you telling me they come back from 17 points against the Cowboys, and you want me to sit here and give you some applause for them being a young team, and y'all been the veteran-laden team that y'all are. You want me to sit here and look back and say that was a great win for them and not a terrible loss for y'all?
It's my turn now, though. It's my turn now.
Here we go.
See, I done listened to your nonsense long enough. Now it's time for karate. I know Mama's watching, so you know what the next word is. Look, listen here. I got my mic turned on now, thanks to the nation. But I got to tell you, big boss down there below, let me ask you a question. Did we play against those Chicago Bears? Did we smoke them? Hey, what did y'all put up against those Bears, by the way? You know, I just need to know. I want to know what was the final score of that since you want to utilize the Jaguars.
There's a lot of context in there. There's a lot of context in there.
No.
There's a lot of context in there.
We put 49 points on those boys.
We lost.
Yeah, we can take the L early.
We lost.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And what? Because last time I checked, we hadn't given up over 100-yard rushing. And like, God, dog.
We haven't given up.
This Sunday, y'all going to give up 100 yards rushing.
Oh, for
real?
Believe?
Hey, do y'all believe Kellen Moore go commit to the run that much?
49ers haven't given up a 70-yard rusher this season.
Man, y'all barely beat the Saints, man.
Look that up.
We go run the ball.
Hey, what y'all do with Washington? What y'all do with Washington?
We got ready. We used them to get ready to the Tampa Bay.
Hey,
we used it as a preseason game. It's on record.
Last time they had a rookie quarterback, you know what he did to them, right?
But see, Twin, I see how you move.
Hey, Pete, tell the chat. Tell me what y'all just said last time y'all played against a rookie quarterback. Tell me what happened.
No, y'all had Statham go all the way to the overtime. Was that the Raiders?
And what happened though? Did we win or did we lose? Did we take care of business?
And on every form and fashion, the Cowboys is better than Raiders in every category.
Okay. And y'all couldn't beat Washington.
And they still didn't get more than 60. They didn't get 70 yards rushing. And they had the number one running back in the league.
They
had the number one running back in the league.
They had 135 rushing on y'all.
He only had 63. He only had 63.
Look it up. He had 63. The quarterback ran for 30-some yards on y'all.
And he ran to the locker room. And he ran to the locker room with an L.
70-yard rusher all season.
Oh, you got to nitpick through the weeds.
Nitpick? Ain't no nitpick. It's the truth. He ran to the locker room holding this.
You are nitpicking. No, let's keep it real on your nitpicking, dog. Because I peeped how you did that. You asked us who did we play, and we named Super Bowl teams and hot teams. And you know what you root for? The Jags.
No, y'all lost against the Jags. Y'all lost against the Washington.
Y'all lost to the Atlanta Falcons, baby. You right. Let us play the Falcons twice a year.
We sure did.
Oh my God!
Hey.
Oh, I wish we had.
Tell me,
we're on our third string quarterback.
We're
on our third string quarterback.
Oh man, we played 5 games. We played 5 games with our backup quarterback.
So you gonna use that as an excuse?
No.
Come on, man. I thought you was 13 wins. That ain't boss talk.
What excuse? We got 13 wins with a third, and we're on our third string quarterback.
Like he a boss.
Hey, Pete.
He white hot.
Hey, Pete, right now. Did we win our division?
We don't use it. We got.
Did we win our division, Pete?
Do you see us using that as an excuse?
Peter.
Do you see us?
Peter.
We got a fourth round.
Did we win our division, sir?
Quarterback, and we not using that as an excuse.
Did they win their division, sir?
And who else had double-digit wins in y'all division?
Y'all win division?
I can't make this.
Hey, wait. Hey, look, Peter. Look, hey, Peter. I play chess. The same week division he's talking about is the one where you want to brag about being the Super Bowl champs. The Super Bowl champ came out of what division, Peter?
Yeah.
With a backup.
Hey, Peter.
With a backup.
Peter, what
division? It was the NFC
Okay,
West.
I'm just asking, sir. I'm just asking.
Okay, did y'all lose to Denver?
Hey, bro, come on.
Yes, we did.
Sure did.
Come on.
Sure did.
Yeah, sure did. It was Jimmy's first game starting.
Bro,
but
when last time y'all lost a game? Because we lost.
Somehow we ended up with 13 wins at the end of it all.
And still had more wins than y'all.
And we got our third string
Peter, when last time we lost?
And our third string quarterback is putting up better
numbers than
anybody in the league.
Cause that guy here turned the ball over like an apple turnover.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No.
Captain Turnover over here.
We don't play regular season games, bro.
Now.
Because in the playoffs.
Okay, I mean, you want to talk about?
Let's keep it 100.
You want to talk about playoffs? Let's go to last year playoffs then.
Twin and Peter.
You want to talk about
Can we keep it real?
How many? Yeah, 330
yards. Who the number one
yards.
quarterback in passing rating in QBR right now?
Huh?
Right now in the playoffs, who is the number one quarterback in passing rating in QBR right now?
Brock Purdy had a
131.
So,
you know it's that. Oh, you know it's that.
Good job, Dak.
You know it's
good job, Dak.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
We retired Brady. We were getting ready to retire.
Great against that 8-9 team.
Don't say that, Pete.
Really?
Don't say that, Pete.
Oh, really?
That tell you, look, not the AFC South.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, what are we talking about?
Not the AFC South.
What are we
With
talking
New
about?
Orleans.
You mean the worst rushing team in the league in all
Not
categories?
New Orleans.
I saw Seattle
Not the
giving y'all a little
Panthers.
sweat, man, with old man Irv on the edge. You know,
With Geno having a better season than Dak Prescott, but y'all ain't going to talk about that though.
So
He not
are
having
you
no
saying
good
that
season.
Pull up the stats.
Is
Pull
Geno,
the stats.
is Geno Smith
Pull
a
your
better
card.
quarterback than Dak?
This year he has been.
Are you willing
This
to
year
say?
he's been.
Are you willing to say
This year
This year he's been better.
You want to look at those
This year
numbers?
he's been better than Dak.
This year's numbers better than Purdy. So what you gonna say about that?
Okay.
No.
All right.
Since
But
Purdy's
we
been
send
starting,
him- we
there's been
send him
nobody
home,
better.
though.
Oh, so since he starts, so we're gonna just move stat lines to pick.
No, we're fine. We'll take that.
Only the games that he played.
That's all we got to go after. I can only evaluate what he has done.
Only a fool would think that Geno Smith is better than Dak Prescott. Then this coming Sunday, you will find out the difference between Geno and Dak Prescott in the physical form.
Well, one played 1 week longer than the other one. That's
Which
it.
quarterback is better, Dak or Purdy? Who is better right now, Dak or Purdy?
No, I mean, this is the thing. You can't compare because they.
Okay, see, I can't answer.
No,
I just said it.
He's a rookie. I mean, what do you want?
No,
we don't
I mean,
know.
So you saying Dak? So the answer is Dak.
Nah. I ain't giving you that. Like, I mean, I would say.
Okay, so who better out of Christian McCaffrey and Pollard?
Christian McCaffrey, bro.
What are we talking
Check the numbers.
Oh, so you know how to answer questions now. You see how they know how to answer questions now?
I mean, Christian McCaffrey.
Now they know how to answer questions. Ain't that so?
Christian McCaffrey is a
Bro, bro.
Purdy.
I told. Go ahead, go Pete.
The stats.
Go Pete. Go Pete.
I mean, if you want to go just base it off of the last 7 games, Purdy is better than Dak. If you just want to,
they don't want to do that because I know he got at least 6 turnovers on that. I know Purdy don't.
If you go,
but we ain't gonna go after that.
If you go off the last 7 games, Pollard is better than CMC.
No, you.
Yep.
Go look it up.
Total yards.
Go look.
Total yards.
Touchdowns. Look it up.
Total
yards.
Scrimmage receptions and touchdowns. I bet anybody in the chat right now. I ain't even go look. I bet you anybody in the chat who's willing to go do the work. I would cut a centimeter off my beard if y'all would sit here and find me the stats that show that Tony Pollard, who's been hurt on the sideline because he can't even be full time, he can barely stay alive halftime. You know what I'm saying? So y'all
Tony
go
Pollard.
and put in the chat.
And
I like Tony. Tony is good, but there's no way Tony hasn't even been playing consistent over the last couple of weeks. So there's no way his stats is better than CMC, man. And Tony's a good player. No offense to you, Tony. This is your fellow people messing you up in this argument. But they throwing you underneath the bus right now.
He's averaging 5.2 yards per carry. What is CMC averaging per carry?
I don't know.
Okay. You speaking with Philly versus
tell me.
Let me pull up CMC.
Okay, now what about the receiving yards?
No.
Put him up. No.
I'm talking about total yards.
Pete, put him up.
Oh. Now it's time for Law Nation to criticize you.
Okay, now we're looking it up.
Rushing yards, rushing touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey got 8. Tony Pollard got 9. Is 9 more than 8? Is 9 more than 8?
You're not.
Is 9 more than 8, Peter? Is 9 more than 8, Twin Maker?
We look at
yes, sir.
Okay. All righty, then. All right, 5.2 yards per tote. Is 5.2 yards more than 4.7?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, now.
All right, now.
You gotta talk about.
Hold on. It's still
receiving.
my turn. Carries.
Okay.
He got 193 carries. Your boy got 244 carries. My guy averaged, he had 1,000 yards, 1,007 yards for the season. Your guy got 1,139 yards. Now, if my math served me correct, somebody put in.
I play chess, not checkers. Be careful. Be careful about this. It's gonna come back to bite you, boss. Boss, you better rein them in.
No, man. I'm cooking you.
Okay.
My other brother down there know the number.
I'm watching your big brother school you.
Look at this. If Tony Pollard would have had 244 carries, how many yards would Tony Pollard have by him only having 193? Would it be more than 1,139, boss? Can you do that? Can you do that average of some?
Hey, you got a
So
button for
I
yourself?
would say that 13 is more than 12 total touchdowns. Total touchdowns. Like, 13 is more than 12, right? We still doing math?
Okay, yeah. 13 more.
Yeah, we still doing math.
Are you
Okay.
answering
We
questions?
still doing
now?
math.
Oh, let Pete cook. Let Pete cook. He let
Like,
cook.
No,
Boss.
no,
Boss. No, wait.
See, he want us to answer questions, but he ain't
Wait,
answer
boss.
questions.
He let Law cook. Let my boy Pete cook.
Peter. But Peter, you got to answer my question after you finish.
go ahead.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Right,
and is
cool, let's go.
180
yards from scrimmage better than 1378?
Yes, it is.
Dang, man, what happened? Y'all out your work still? Hello?
All right.
Hello?
But let me say this.
I just saying.
Oh, keep going, Pete. Keep going, Pete.
You done?
I don't need to say no
I got a
more.
retort. You got one more? You got one more?
Let me see.
You got some more,
I think. And I will say he got one in the negative because he's got one more fumble than McCaffrey that has none.
No. I think you looked at that. I think you looked at that wrong. My guy Tony Pollard never put the ball on the ground this year. You looking at Christian McCaffrey fumble. Don't give that child to him. Yes.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
The truth, and the
I
truth
know he's
set
right.
me free. On top of that, look at here. He got 3 drops. My guy only dropped the ball one time with his receiving.
Hey, watch this. My guy hadn't. Hey, Pete, is this a football? Is this about winning or losing?
Yeah. Now
it's about winning or losing, Pete.
Well,
hey, Peter,
my guy's got more than twice as
It's
many
always about
receptions as yours, though. So
hey, Pete, and how many?
a little bit more
I mean,
opportunity.
So that also means that you got a coach that's doing better on that. So because I put it like this, anybody can see that Tony Pollard is better than Christian McCaffrey if he had the same amount of touches and if he had the same amount of rushes.
Hey, Boss Cowboy, that means Brandon Ayuk is better than CeeDee Lamb, right? Is that your logic, right? If that's your logic, if he has the same amount of targets as CeeDee Lamb has, that means that Brandon Ayuk is a better wide receiver than the Dallas Cowboys, than CeeDee Lamb, because we don't pass the ball as much as the Cowboys does. So we put as many targets that CD gets, and if Brandon Ayuk got the same amount of targets, that means that he is an exceptional wide receiver than CeeDee Lamb. Or are we going to all of a sudden switch this way of thinking all of a sudden?
Ayuk is good. No, Ayuk is good, but let's just be honest. I'm gonna ask you a question though. No, because we talking football right now.
Come on, Cole.
Is Ayuk commanding doubles?
Yeah, he can't. It's impossible.
Okay. So the answer it's impossible, right?
Because you got Debo on the other side.
So that's cool. So I'm glad you answered this question, Peter. I'm glad you answered the question because you walked into my punch. Because this is also about degree of difficulty. So when you look at the real number one commanding doubles, but got more production and better production, that receiver is better. I rest my case. That was better
because you don't know. They're not in the same situation.
Y'all passed the ball. How many times y'all passed the ball, Boss Cowboy?
Twin. Twin, you can't just dodge.
I'm not dodging right here.
We said, yes, you are. You and Peter dodging. We talked about degree of difficulty. See, if you want to just throw numbers out blindly without context,
we got context.
You can do that. But see, we gonna talk context over here, and you gotta look at degree of difficulty. And the fact that you cannot, because you said Debo doesn't allow Ayuk to get the doubles, that means it's an easier road for Ayuk. Let me ask you another question.
No. Hold on, wait. Hold on.
I got something for you.
Brother, we Baptists. You know, you got to put the one finger in the air when you got to go do something. We Southern Baptists over here.
Yeah.
So, wait, Boss Cowboy.
Peter. But see, I'm
Christian
from church
McCaffrey.
too. I'm from church too. No, this see, but
Ezekiel
you got to wait to actually listen.
Who's the number one running back?
No.
Who the number one running back, Peter? Because he just said that you got a Debo Samuels. So last time I checked, number 21, Ezekiel Elijah Elliott, who went to a school here in the Missouri, is he the number 1 running back or number 2? Or I'm quite sure he takes a lot of pressure off
They
of
got to
Mr.
go ask
Tony
Jerry.
Pollard. I
They
check,
got to go
right?
ask Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
He
controls everything, right? Oh, yeah, that's right.
But
Because last time I checked,
that further strengthens our argument about.
because last time I checked,
Yes.
Pollard ain't been playing last couple
Right.
that
Say that,
further
Flo.
strengthens our argument about.
But I will
so
say
we got
this.
It's equivalent.
Elijah
You
Mitchell?
can talk about degree of difficulty. You don't get style points in the NFL. The reality is this.
Yeah,
The
you do.
No, you don't. No, you don't. They don't give you no points.
Yes, you
You
do.
don't get no points.
Yes, they do. See, you trying to fast talk, and that
What
don't
points
work
do
over
you?
here, bro.
Is that some? Is that how y'all get your points?
Clearly.
Because what you tried to do is you tried to flip it. I said degree of difficulty, not style points. So when we talking in context of what I actually said, degree of difficulty, CD Lamb is clearly better than Ayuk. I know y'all trying to reach. I know you trying. No, I know y'all trying to pretend like Ayuk is on our boy level, but he's not.
Here's what I have
Just
to say.
like y'all both know that your young quarterback is not on our quarterback level. You do also know that.
Here's what I have to say to that. It don't matter. Because you've got CD on one side, and then you've got, but on the other side, and you got CD and who?
T.Y.
Gallup.
Okay.
Hey, y'all go dismiss Gallup like that?
No. We got Gallup. I give him that.
Which one is it, Gallup or T.Y.? Which one is it?
We've got Debo.
Either.
We got Debo.
Either.
We got Ayuk. We got Christian McCaffrey. I mean, he had 85 receptions. And then you've got Kittle.
Okay.
Then you've got Juwan Jennings. Don't forget the dog.
Yeah, Jennings. I like it.
You saw how he what he did the digs last year.
It's a lot of pieces. It's a lot of pieces. Ayuk doesn't need to be that guy. Because Purdy's going to spread the ball.
I rest my case.
Like it's not going to. He's
you
never
rest
going
my
to have
case
a
for me,
chance to be
Peter.
that guy.
You rested my case for me.
Okay.
Thank you.
You can have that.
That's my whole point.
You can have
Thank
that.
you.
I'll take the better team over the better receiver.
And look, I don't have to.
Well, say it again, Pete.
Have to have it.
I'll take the better team.
Just like we go take this win.
I'll take the better
You see how he tried to act like he gave me that. Like when I took that. Like I took that debate, and he trying to act like he gave it to me. No, I took that debate. Just like I'm taking the fact that Dak is better than your young quarterback.
Hey, look, that better quarterback last year. Y'all saw what happened to him, right, Peter?
But what you're forgetting is we have a better defense than yours.
And as we going line by line, it's starting to actually just dawn on y'all.
Bro, absolutely not. I just told you that we have a better team.
As we really break this down, you starting to realize it because you said you gave me that when I took that, and also I took the fact that Dak is better.
You got better offensive pieces in the 49ers?
Who better between Bosa and Michael Parsons?
The defensive player of the year?
Defensive player of the year. He's a defensive player.
What the heck is you talking about?
He not better than Michael Parsons.
So
I'll let y'all.
So is he? Hold on, wait, brother, big brother. Is he the defensive player of the year? Yes or no?
Well, I ain't finna go about that. I can tell you that on Sunday, yeah, he's on one side of the field. He been in the league longer. But I'm telling you right now, this guy right here, Parsons, is going to be more of a disruptor than your guy.
Which side is he going to start on?
Boom.
That's the question for y'all to figure out this Sunday.
They don't know.
That's the question for y'all to figure out.
We ain't worried about
it. Because he likes to be on the right side, right? He likes to be on the right side.
To play all over the field. He's a linebacker first.
He's got the most snaps on the right side. He's got the most snaps on almost twice as many.
Peter.
So
if you know that, you know Dan Quinn would know that, and he's going to switch it up on that.
Okay, just put him on the other side.
And he already did switch it up, did he, Law? He already switched it up. See, let me.
We're gonna send over to Trent Williams.
I'm gonna talk real
with Landon. Hey, look, him and Landon. Hey, watch this. So him and Landon Van Der Esch or LVS or CVS, whatever his name is, y'all really think him and CVS is better than Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner? That's okay. Hey, if that's what y'all think, that's what y'all believe.
I give
that's
you
fine.
Fred Warner over LVE.
And you gonna give me Dre Greenlaw over LVE
and you'll
too.
Give me Dre Greenlaw.
Oh, how sweet it would be.
Am I lying?
How sweet it would be. If y'all want to say that y'all the better team and y'all want to have that, you can have it. But Sunday come, I don't want to hear no excuses.
No, there will be none.
Running all over y'all.
Hey, Peter, the first thing my brother talking about was the zebras. That's an excuse. Oh, yeah. After they took an L, first thing he want to bring up is the zebras.
14 penalties, and y'all only won by one possession. Come on.
So it's not our fault, y'all. Your coach didn't coach you up to be disciplined. It's because y'all didn't want to be disciplined. Y'all didn't want to be disciplined.
Rookie quarterback gonna keep y'all afloat. Okay.
Oh, and Jimmy Garoppolo gave y'all the game.
Jimmy.
Look, Jimmy tried to help y'all out. Hey, Jimmy tried to gift y'all the game, and y'all still didn't know what to do with the president. All you had to do was open up. But just like Tavon Diggs, he don't know what to do with anything that's wrapped up because he don't even know how to wrap up anything. So I mean, hey, it's something that's going through like a common thread, and y'all got doggone teams. You scared to wrap up?
I've seen you guys gifted the Seattle Seahawks with your young quarterback. Somehow they're not the number one team in takeaways. No, look. Y'all quarterback literally gifted. The doggone DBs didn't know what to do when the ball hit him in the chest. That won't be our problem, baby.
That's all. Hey,
number one team in takeaways. Who the number one team in
who number one quarterback in giving the ball to people then? So we like to talk about turnovers. Let's talk about it then. Yeah. What quarterback in the playoffs right now that is number one in gifting the ball to the other team then?
Well, he didn't.
Or it don't matter right now.
Playoff, but
it don't matter right now.
Yeah, it don't matter right now. But I'm telling you, right now,
Dak
out here looking like Santa. Hey, Dak looking like a person in red on like December 25th, giving out gifts.
How many turnovers do the Cowboys have for this season?
A hell of a lot.
Y'all winning on turnover differential.
We only have 9 for the season.
Yeah, so y'all protect the ball.
And what Dak do?
Y'all do. I mean, Dak had a lot of interceptions.
And they said he's actually tied with Josh Allen. So they was saying in the chat.
So why he gifting the ball away like that? He's more experienced. He has more time. He has a better understanding of the offense. Why is he doing such a thing like that, man?
Well, why has he regressed since last year? Is my question.
No, it's not regressed.
So, go ahead,
Go ahead,
why is his touchdown ratio worse than Boss? What's going on with that?
Okay, so Dak is actually better.
Better.
See, y'all just.
Well, why is he turning the ball over more than Mr. Boss Cowboy? To let us know.
If you let.
Broken down. Go ahead and break it down.
First of all, the way that our offense work, we have the most aggressive option route system in the NFL. We actually run multiple option routes, and when you run an option route, you have to throw the ball with anticipation. And every now and then, receivers are on a different pace than Dak, and that happened at least 3 times. So 3 of those interceptions, I'll twin. Come on now, I'm giving you a straight up.
I'm listening.
I respect it.
No, you yawning over, bro.
I respect it.
But we telling you the truth. We telling you the truth though, because Chicago, that was an option route mistake by CeeDee Lamb. Then it was also 2 option route mistakes in Green Bay. That was all on the receiver, not on Dak. So that's 3 interceptions. Then you have 4 interceptions that was actually tipped by receivers that went straight to the secondary. So when you really add it up, really only half of those interceptions was purely on Dak. So that really lets you know that Dak is really where he always is, where he's really one of the best in terms of protecting the football. It's just that when you add it all up together, it looks as if Dak has regressed, but he hasn't. It's just that he's in a more aggressive offense, which caused those interceptions because of the anticipation of option routes. That's number 1. Number 2, Dak is also better because he's playing with less. So obviously we both know, Twin and Peter, we both know that last year's receiving core was better than this one. But yet when Dak came back, we was either number 1 or number 2 in offense and yards and points, even over y'all. Even over y'all. Dak instantly got hot because Dak is actually better. Now, if you listen to the national media, if you listen to ESPN, who like to spin everything to negative and lies, then yeah, you go fall for the propaganda. But when you Law and myself, who actually know this team and know the facts on this team, it's fake, bro, and it's fake news.
Okay, so what I heard is that you guys are going to turn the ball over. That's what I heard.
Wait a minute.
I hear a bunch of excuses. I hear a bunch of excuses for the reasons why y'all turn the ball over. It doesn't matter if it's Dak's fault. It doesn't matter if it's Dak's fault. It doesn't matter if it's Billy Bob's fault. It doesn't matter if it's the dude in the stands' fault. The reality
did Dak turn it over last game?
The reality is, wait, my last name?
No, I said did Dak turn it over in the playoffs last game?
Not last game.
Right. Okay, so like I said, all that regular season talk don't count. It's what we doing right now. And who was the number 1 quarterback in the playoffs out of all 14, including y'all?
But who was
your quarterback play? No, hold on. Your quarterback played. Who had a better passing rating between Dak and your quarterback this week?
It honestly doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I know
Because
no. Hey,
Purdy had a
it don't matter.
131.
Oh, it don't matter now.
Purdy had a
Law.
131. You
fine.
acting like
got
Purdy
over
had like
there?
a 95.
You got a button over there
Like,
that say
hey,
phony.
bro.
You got a phony button.
That's
You
fine.
got a shame button.
I'm not mad at that. That's
you can
good.
have, like I said, you can have your
Hey,
style
you can
points.
have that.
You can have your
I'm
style
fine.
points. We dropping
Oh,
40
okay.
burgers
All
over
right.
here. Like
Good job.
y'all got to get on our
You're a
level.
good team.
Like
okay.
it's I would say this. It doesn't matter. It's positionless football. That's what the 49ers do. It's positionless football. That's it. It's going to be more than. It's going to be different than anything that you've seen this season.
Okay.
I'm gonna give y'all credit for one thing and one thing only. The one thing that I've always admired about the San Francisco 49ers is really one thing. Y'all have the least amount of entitlement out of any team, and y'all been like that for years. Y'all definitely agree with playing the best man no matter who it is. That's one thing that make y'all culturally dangerous. That's the one thing I give the San Francisco 49ers. Culture on point. Coaching on point. Talent, we got y'all.
Yes, indeed. And
y'all
then
always
let
have
me say
talent.
this.
I want to
Let me
give you
say-
credit
go ahead.
too, because
Go
you
ahead.
guys always have talent. There's never been a time
that's
when
real.
the Cowboys don't have talent.
Yeah, we got talent.
It's always been a question
Right.
of execution.
Yes,
True.
that's true.
But
Ain't
you know
fighting
what
They
I'm
that.
saying?
draft
Like,
very
I've
well. They draft very
always
well.
admired the way that you guys always find a way to get talent. And
I
like,
can't believe
so
it, man.
Yeah.
even the guys that you get,
Can you
Crips and
believe that,
Bloods, man? We
it
got
is what it is. Hey,
I know. Parallel
you got to be
universe.
real. Like, I mean, it's football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to be real. That's
Yeah,
true. Yeah,
one
let's be
thing
real.
I can tell you
Always real.
about the Niners, they gonna sit on a hill and they gonna die on that hill. That's what they do. They believe in what they believe in.
All day.
If they gonna die by the run, they gonna die by it. They ain't gonna switch it up. I seen 30. Them jokers ran out 31 personnel. 31, fam. I said, God, dog, 3 running backs, one tight end.
Yeah, it's like we talking our crap. And I'm gonna talk my crap. Law go talk his, y'all gonna talk y'all's. But at the end of the day, this is a classic, pure, beautiful rivalry. See, Philly is not our rival. Philly is not our rival. I've been saying that. The only rivals, you got to have 5 or more Super Bowls. You got to have 5 or more Super Bowls to be in this conversation. And the whole world getting ready to watch this because they know. And let's just keep it real. Talent for talent. I know we debating, but this is a true heavyweight fight that I'm proud of. And I know we gonna represent. Because see, I know we super cold as the underdogs. Like I know we and see, Law, how long we been saying that? We've been telling our own fans.
Y'all get highlights.
Y'all
get highlights on SportsCenter. They haven't played a highlight on Get Up on ESPN or whatever for 2 straight weeks after we played. They haven't played. No, they don't respect us. It's always been that East Coast bias.
Yeah, I know.
Get Up, First Take on Monday morning. Not one mention.
You know, Skip Bayless gonna keep y'all on TV, and
Not
Stephen
one.
A. Smith gonna keep y'all on there. Michael Irvin, y'all must see TV. Like, hey, they gonna give y'all a limelight. Y'all gonna make. Hey, Michael Irvin, you do a wonderful job. Even my big boy. What's my big boy name?
You know what? They get our guys'
what's
name
big
wrong
boy name
all the time.
with the glass? What big boy name? Y'all former defensive tackle, Marcus Spears. You know what I'm saying? They make sure they keep you guys, out there. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I tell my brother, y'all are a very, very talented team. Your defense this year I think it's a little bit better than last year. I think your offense is a lot better, like as far as balance wise. And this is what my argument was with my brother last year. I said, this is what I told my brother. Better. I said, if you take away, and he will like make sure he give me the thumbs on this one. When y'all had Amari Cooper, I said you might have to take him away to force you guys to run the ball more. And I know that sounds idiotic. It sounds crazy, but it will force your offensive coordinator to play with less, but then be more strategic when it comes to looking at what he has, like as far as the running back core and his offensive line, and force them to run better. And I think that will make y'all a better team. I know you may miss Amari, but I think it would help you guys grow, become a little more physical, and then you'll be kind of like your identity will be more of a run first instead of a pass first team. I said it,
Twin, and Twin is the same thing for the 49ers because it took us getting CMC for Channy to learn how to throw to his running backs. Because before CMC got there, we never threw to our running backs. Ever.
Never.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. That's a good little nugget.
I thought y'all always threw
Never.
the ball. See,
If you look at it,
that's good stuff right there. See, we didn't know that.
And that's the same complaint. That's a straight up. I've been hogging.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the same thing Law and I've been talking about on the final word for months is that we need to throw our running backs more. But see, let me explain something about our popularity. We earned it. We earned it. And it's not even just the 90s run because y'all had 80s. Y'all had a major 80s run and y'all had one in the 90s. But it was the years and years of domination by the Dallas Cowboys. Before Jimmy Johnson, we was the America's team. Before. And it was because, and see, I got to put this in perspective. Bill Belichick finally 2 years ago caught Tom Landry in playoff wins. So when you think about it, like the domination of Bill Belichick with the Patriots, you can basically put that even before Jimmy. You see what I'm saying? So you got all this popularity that we earned. You know what I mean? So yeah, they not showing y'all because y'all don't pay the bills, but we built the fan base. Now, we built this fan base from years and years of winning. Now, a lot of people like to hate and say it's been 26 years since y'all been to a Super Bowl. But I like to ask people a question. Do you judge a team by its fourth quarter or do you judge it by the total game? Because we having a bad fourth quarter in terms of since the last time we appeared in a Super Bowl. But when you look at our overall game of the Dallas Cowboys historically, we are. And matter of fact, we're not even America's team. We graduated. We the world's team.
Well, let me share this right quick because we may be more similar than what most people think. And here it is right here. You guys can see that right there. Let me know. Oh yeah, this is my guy Dak Attack. He sent me this, and let me see if I can just spread this out a little bit better for everybody can see. Far as the Dallas Cowboys rushing yards or what have you. You guys can see that Dallas Cowboys got 2,000. This is collectively 2,234. San Fran 2,201 touchdowns, 24 for us, 16 for y'all. First down 125 to you guys 112. And rush fumbles. We only put the ball on the turf one time. You guys 7 times, and I know that you guys got different kinds of caliber of running backs, but
most of that was
this right here.
Those guys aren't even on the team anymore.
Hey.
So this might be a close game more than you think it is with the run.
Hey, brother, can you
against tough teams?
Brother, can the wonderful guy put up the other side in the special teams too? I mean, we love football over here, and we know it's not a one-sided game. There's offense, there's a defense, and there's a special team. If he could put up those defensive numbers or those special team numbers, if he doesn't mind, I don't want people thinking it's just a 7-on-7. You know what I mean? I want them to know that this is.
I hate to leave
football.
I hate to
team,
leave on this
note.
Like I hate to leave on this note, but I've got another show and another group of people that I have to enlighten.
Okay.
Wait.
I have to spread this light elsewhere, and I told Twin, but I appreciate y'all having me. It was great meeting you, boss, and Law in person.
You too, bro.
Like I've heard a lot about you. Twin told me nothing but love, and I watch your show. I love it. I can't wait. You guys gonna have to let me come back on after this game.
Certainly.
Win, lose, or draw. I don't hide from smoke, so it is what it is.
Well, on your way out there, if you can Froggy, go ahead and put that score prediction down again, because I forgot what you said earlier.
31-20.
31-20. Y'all screenshot that. Y'all put that in the chat. Shout out to you, Pete, man. Hey, make sure, man, y'all follow Pete, man. Let them know where they can find and follow you at, by the way, before I let you go.
For sure. I'm on Twitter at PeterLucas8. And then my show is Niner Fanatic Podcast on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. You can get the audio version anywhere where you get your audio podcasts. Like I said, I don't care where you get it, just get it.
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
Get ready to hold that L, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
No, we good. We good.
Yes, indeed. All right, man. You got any other Niner fan, fam?
Hey, bro, I'm out here feeling like Leonidas, baby. I'm solo dolo, man. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. But
oh my God.
what do, boss cowboy? You looking like that, man? Don't be looking so sad.
No, I mean, no, nah,
Go
come on,
on,
bro.
man. No, my boy,
Nah, man,
I got
I'm
backup.
excited. No, I'm excited, bro.
I got
Listen,
backup
man.
coming,
Listen,
man.
Who you got backup coming, man? He left you
man,
to
look.
fight all by yourself, man. Or we
That's
ought to
all right.
crunch you now, man. Because he was bringing some good stuff. He had his computer up. He had his computer up.
He was
He had the
alright.
computer up. He was
He was
typing in.
alright.
He
He
was
took
asking,
major
he was
L's.
asking Google and
wow.
everything.
Peter took
Don't
some
do my
L's,
boy
bro. He
Pete like
did,
that,
bro.
man.
He got smoked. Let's keep
Yeah, let's
smoking
keep
you real
smoking
quick.
this dude.
Because
man.
we was talking about Parsons versus Bosa, and I want to make my case on why I know Micah Parsons is way better.
Wow.
Now, if I said who was a better defensive end, that's Bosa.
Right.
But if I said who the better impact player and football player, oh, that's Micah Parsons. Yeah, that's Micah Parsons easily. And see, me and Law, we go tell you something that a lot of people don't know. Because obviously we keep up a lot with this stuff, okay? So when we played the Washington Commanders, obviously we was kind of shook up like, what the hell was that? But then Law go do his homework and I'm going to do mine. And then we saw Dan Quinn come out and say, not only for the Washington game, he said, I've been experimenting for the last 4 weeks in preparation for the playoffs. So we sat back like, whoa. And so we was like, okay, so what kind of games he been playing? And we was looking at it. We said, first of all, and we've been saying this on the final word, we've been saying, why was Dan Quinn early in the season giving us all the benefits of using Micah Parsons like a queen, or where they moving them all around, to all of a sudden just use him as a defensive end? What is he doing? Like, what is going on? But when he said that after the Commanders game, we got it. We was like, so likely he getting ready to do what? Start moving them back around. What happened versus Tampa? What did you see happen, Twin? What did we do?
You moving around.
We had him coming from the middle. We had him coming from the right. We had him coming from the left. B gap, A gap. And what did it do? We confused Brady, dog.
Brady literally.
We had Brady confused.
Can I ask a question, though?
Go ahead.
I mean, did you confuse Brady? You did. Did y'all put pressure on Brady? Most definitely. You guys made sure you pinch your ears back. Y'all attacked the old man who was like looking like he was in cement. I'm not disagreeing with none of that, Boss Cowboy. You are correct. You know football. My brother knows football. I love football. But one thing we do know is like predictability. If you know that one team is going to throw the ball literally 60 plus times, you can't come in with the same mentality with a team that don't throw the ball no more than like 30 times. So I'm not saying that the way that he was used as a queen wasn't exceptional. Hey, Dan Quinn did his thing. Like, what's up? Big shouts out to him. But can we be realistic and know that the 49ers do not play that way? We don't sit there and shy away from running the ball. We're not going to not like, you think we only going to run the ball 12 times in a game? That's not how we roll. No. So even if you're moving him around, it's different than moving Parsons around and not having to worry about the run at all. He just has to pin his ears back. He's probably the most athletic linebacker we've ever seen. So he's going to do damage, especially when he got to do that to a quarterback that don't move out the pocket. So I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying, boss. But again, like you said, for this playoff and for the next team that he's playing against, can we be real and say that that's not going to be the same situation playing against the San Francisco 49ers and what our mentality is?
No, it's not going to be the same. And see, listen, you also dealing with a maestro. It's a reason why Dan Quinn is coveted the way that he is to be a head coach. You're dealing with a real maestro, big dog. So what did we do, Law, with our trenches? Who did we sit?
Oh, yeah, we said Gallimore. We said Big Bo. And on top of that, we got some more reinforcements coming, though. But go ahead.
Right. So what that mean, Twin? So we already was looking to the opponent. So why would we have some one techs and be one tech heavy when we know they're getting ready to pass the ball 60 times? That's the genius of Dan Quinn. So what you think we getting ready to do against y'all? I guarantee we gonna have Big Bo Hand out there. I guarantee we will have Neville Gallimore in that rotation. You know why? Because we know our opponents. You dealing with a true chess master.
Bro,
yeah, we know.
Let's do this. You can't find another Niner guy so far, right?
My God, hold on.
So Will Smith, we smoking you. You too easy. You need help, bro.
I'm not shaking nor stirring, my G. Again, with what you said, it still is not making any sense because you acting as if Dan Quinn, he can be as smart as he is, but you're not going to sit here and tell me who's smarter or who's more coveted or who's more like who is put on a higher pedestal? Dan Quinn. Can I finish?
Atlanta?
You can't.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying, is Dan Quinn defensive mind more talent, more like highly coveted or more talked about than Kyle Shanahan offensive mind?
I don't care about
no,
rumors.
wait, no,
Like,
bro. I'm just asking. We keeping the beam. I'm just saying. You just sit here and told me that Quinn got a couple people trying to get him as defensive coach. Well, he's a defensive coordinator, but they're trying to get him as a head coach, right? Highly coveted. How many he got? A couple interviews, right? Yeah. Maybe one, maybe two. How many? Yeah. How many he got this week?
About 2 or 3.
About 2 or 3. Okay. I ain't gonna talk about the Miko Ryans got 4, but that's neither here or there. But anyway, I'm just saying Kyle Shanahan is just as, in my opinion, probably majority of the world, he's more of a genius than Dan Quinn is. Now that's not a knock on Dan Quinn, but if you're gonna shake your head, bro. So y'all go do this right here. Y'all go lie like
we gonna do this.
Okay. I digress. Go ahead.
Can I go ahead and slam it real quick and I'm finished? Because bro, I really do think you need some help because you getting schooled, bro. Like, and Twin, you cold, bro. I expect it.
We got our third screen quarterback
Twin. I
on
got
the 11
you got to give
win streak.
Twin. All right, good job. But see, I'll give you a cookie for that. Good job. So this is the thing. Dak did that as a rookie. Good job. But see, this is the thing, bro. And I'm just keeping it real with you. We talking about the field, not rumors, not who talked about the most Shanahan, then all that. Forget all of that. When it was on the line, do or die in the Super Bowl, 28-3 versus New England, right? And it was Atlanta. Shanahan and Dan Quinn both together. Who lost that game?
Who's the head coach?
Okay,
who's the head coach of this team?
Oh, we gonna do that.
Who's the head coach of this team?
All right, cool. All right, it's cool.
Hey,
Twin,
bro.
Law
Nation. Go ahead. Last time I checked, the two coaches who lost
that game,
Boss Cowboy.
Bro?
The two coaches.
The offensive coordinator.
I'm gonna talk to you since he's not listening right now.
Your coach.
Because you gotta play defense too. So hold on, wait. You gotta stop. Don't you gotta stop somebody too, brother?
Brother.
We do got to stop somebody. But
but anyway,
y'all needed one first down. Don't y'all needed one first down?
You're right. How did they catch up? Because y'all use condiments. How did they catch up? How did they catch up? Y'all use condiments. How did they catch up? You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking.
I gotta see you post that,
I'm just saying. But last time I checked, since that game that you're talking about, I could swear somebody been to a Super Bowl and still lost. You're right. And somebody else still has been to the NFC Championship game and still lost. Somebody else has been on the other side, and that's the wizardry and the intellect and all of these things. I don't think he's accomplished more than Kyle Shanahan since that point. Or I could be wrong. If you want to enlighten me, go ahead. But last time I checked, Kyle has been more productive in his position compared to Dan Quinn. Right, Mr. Cowboy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's true. So, like, see, this one thing you ain't gonna never get out of me is phony and fake, bro.
Oh, cool.
So when you make a point that's true, I'm gonna give it to you. See, but this is also, we go talk in context. We gotta also talk about that San Fran has done a good job of building around your coach. He has. So when you look at our Dan Quinn, when he got him a GM or Will McClay that can build around him, who was the person who took a defense that was literally worse in our franchise history to literally number one in turnover differential in 1 year? Our coach did that. Did your coach do that?
Hey, what did Peter say before he leave? What was our team point turnover?
I see you.
Wait, you just gotta ask the man. Historically speaking.
Okay.
Dak Prescott versus your coach is 2-1. That's one check.
Okay.
Checkmate. On top of that,
without Dan, so is Dan Quinn included in these, or are we talking about the games that Dan Quinn played or not played? How we cherry picking today? How we cherry picking? How we cherry picking? I'm just asking.
I had that stat in my head, so I just had to put out.
I'm just asking. We were talking about Dan Quinn, and then I'm just saying.
I just had to just steer back to my quarterback. I just wanted to put that out there. That my quarterback is 2-1 versus your coach. That's all I wanted to say. But on the other flip side of it, they had a lot of 3-and-outs in that Super Bowl, and the 3-and-outs was from that dude that was calling the plays, the offensive plays. And on top of that, I seen your coach crumble. He crumbled against those doggone Chiefs in that Super Bowl.
We're gonna talk about crumbling coaches.
Well,
Let's not go there, bro. Let's not go there. Let's not go there, bro.
You compare it. Now see how you moving. Now you moving the goalpost. Now
you brought it up.
You gonna wear your coach between Jason Garrett. Now I know you ain't finna say that your coach is better than Mike McCarthy.
Man, y'all got hold on. Time out, bro.
I know you are not gonna go there.
So Boss Cowboy and Law, y'all go see and tell me that down there in Dallas land, that back in the day, back in the 90s when we used to have the phone that had to be hooked up to the wall, they had a little bit of machine that had call waiting on it. You ain't gonna see and tell me that y'all boys or y'all ain't heard how people got a person who was once in Louisiana who resides in Dallas or in Texas by the name of Sean Payton and been on call waiting. Y'all go sit and tell me the fans ain't been sitting there talking about Sean Payton on call and Mike McCarthy possibly. Y'all ain't gonna sit and tell me that
right now. Fans
we got too many fans, dog.
Right now.
Am I lying?
Listen, we got too many fans. Which we got fans around the world, man. You can't make that case, bro.
Oh, so I'm lying.
You can't make that case of what I mean, of course our fans saying that, bro.
Okay.
We got fans in Africa, China, Australia. I mean, yeah, bro, we got fans everywhere, bro. Our fans say everything, bro.
So when we sent y'all home last year, we had fans all around the world. Cradle up, sad.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Look, hey, bro,
can we have a keep it real test?
All of them like this, just like it was day and night. They all
I want to know is Mike McCarthy better than Kyle Shanahan?
No,
that's all I want to know.
Answer.
No,
and based off of what?
No.
Resume? What? Based off of what? Why is
Kyle Shanahan? That's fine.
Why Kyle Shanahan is better than Mike McCarthy? Why?
He's better.
He's
more innovative.
He's
more creative
on offense? Okay, all right. See, in what capacity?
Creative.
Yeah. What you mean? What capacity, bro? You just came on here and said, bro, they came out this joker in 31 personnel. You just said I didn't say
came
that.
out in 14 personnel. Have you ever seen 14?
You said that to me. You came up here telling me what Kyle Shanahan did. So that
Shanahan
can you read that down below? Can you just read that down below? I need your help with your glasses and eyes, man. I don't know how to read that. Can you read that what Trey put
Niners
down?
are 1-3 against teams over 500. Dallas is 6-1.
I rest my case, baby.
Wow.
And I'm gonna cry to mama and tell her I'm beating
I'm not gonna cry to mama. Now look, this is the same people. So when Dallas was doing this last year, did y'all post this up, right? Because when y'all was losing against teams that was above 500, did y'all negate that, or did y'all make sure you emphasize that?
We were talking about last year.
We talking about last year, bro. Yeah, you didn't make Dr. Martin Luther King every time.
Okay.
Hey, can you hit that cry button one more time? Don't tell mama. Don't tell me.
Because look, hey, y'all can breathe the smoke, baby. I ain't worried about that. The last time I checked, the team that we both played last, winning percentage, Seattle's winning percentage was higher than Tampa Bay. So if we want to go with the last thing that just happened, since we talking about the playoffs, Boss Cowboy said this and he was right. We're talking about what just happened in the playoffs because it's a new season. He just said because Dak Prescott had the highest rated quarterback this playoff out of all quarterbacks. So if that's the stand we're using,
including yours,
including mine, correct. Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming, are we using the winning percentage or or no?
Oh
no.
I mean, use what you want, bro. I'll rock with you. However you want to go, I'll beat you.
Come on. I mean, you can rock with me, but you ain't Michael Jackson.
Let me do this then. I'm gonna send a link in the chat area, and I'm gonna let one person in. But here's the criteria. You got to be a 49er fan. You got to have a 49er hat or logo on before I add you to the room. All right. So the link will be in the chat area. Y'all click on that link if you are a 49er fan. And I'm going to add you in with my brother, man.
I love it.
Come on and talk to me.
You got it. You
You got to be a 49er.
But see, I want to ask you,
Come on,
can we have a keep it real
please.
test? Can we have a keep it real test? I'm gonna test you real quick on your level of honesty. Where's your weaknesses?
Where's our weaknesses
On this
team?
Yeah, what's your weakness? Yeah, what's your weaknesses? Because you got some. I want to see if you tell the truth on them.
Our weaknesses?
Yeah, you got some weaknesses, dog.
I mean, what people would say is a weakness is probably would say what Brock Purdy's inexperience. I mean, most people would say that is a weakness, but I don't. I think he's surrounded by enough talent and experience, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? To where it's not a very, very young team. This team has been battle tested, so it's not like the weight of the world is on his shoulder. I mean,
you failed the test.
You asked me a question and keep it a bean. So I'm telling you, I'm looking at my team offensively. Everybody else.
So your secondary got issues?
Issues?
Yes.
Not necessarily.
So let me ask you this though. Let me ask you
Not
this.
necessarily, like,
hold on. Let me ask you this. Twin.
So you cool with Lenore?
Yes.
He cool.
Did you not see his rating? Did you not see what he just did last week against Tyler Lockett?
Say Lenore scrappy, but
I mean, go check the stats because we talking about what happened. I mean,
I ain't talking about stats.
Well, check him out. I mean, he did pretty well.
You just said y'all didn't have no weakness, man. But I just want to say this right quick.
Hufanga,
all pro.
He ready?
Hear me out, Twin.
Pro bowler Hufanga.
Twin.
No.
Listen,
5 interceptions.
We go cook
5 tackles for loss.
Listen, Twin. You just said your team didn't have no weakness.
I didn't say that.
Outside of Brock Purdy, right or wrong?
Outside of Brock Purdy, you said
as I was explaining, y'all stopped me.
Let me ask this. This is my turn. It's my turn.
Okay.
So you mean to tell me you guys beat Kansas City Chiefs if Brock Purdy was starting instead of Jimmy Garoppolo?
No.
And he don't and
no.
And my dude Pat Mahomes don't put up 423 yards.
No. We were missing like 7 of our defensive starters in that game. But Pat Mahomes, he executed and he only started scoring majority of his points in the fourth quarter because our lack of depth, because most people was hurt, you know what I'm saying, on our starting defense. But he went out there, he executed, you know what I'm saying, he did what he had to do. But if you just saying context-wise, I know y'all don't follow our team, but I heard y'all talk about it's a difference between you got your starting quarterback in there like that compared to Cooper Rush. So I'm quite sure y'all feel the same thing if y'all were missing particular members off your defense like a Diggs or like a Michael Parsons or like a Lawrence, that if a team beat you guys missing those individuals, you would say, yes, they won, but context is that we were missing some of our ballers.
Hey, boss, can you tell them how many people we're missing on our defense? So for context, for context clues,
Jesus Christ,
all of that.
What up, though, Rail? What's cracking, Rail?
I thought that was Drake Green.
Hey, turn your phone to the side real quick, man, and face that light too, man, so we can get on down and see the whole picture. Face that light, bro.
That boy little.
No, you just face the light. Once you face the light, you're gonna be good. Face the light and then turn your phone to the side. It's gonna make that whole picture light up. Oh yeah, you know that, bro. We got to get it right up in here, man. My boy over there walking and everything. We trying to get it right, big dog. You know what I'm saying?
And he got Niners gear on, man.
Yeah, he got Niners gear, man. So you got to represent. You got to know.
I got jerseys, everything.
Okay, see, randomly, only the Cowboys and the Niners can do that.
Well, you flying that
white boss.
You flying that plane, man. You flying the hell out this plane,
and the Cowboys can do this right here.
Turn your camera.
You good, bro?
Landscape.
Good light. Turn your camera to the side.
Oh my bad.
There you go.
Bang. And I ain't talking about bang, bang, but yeah.
We ain't talking about that type of bang. We don't even know nothing about that. We talking about the real bang, bang,
yes,
the real.
Indeed. We talking about some real stuff. But boss, can you explain to my brother who we've been missing on the defensive side?
And see, Law, this is the issue. The craziest things, we never should even have to explain that because we don't use that. We don't talk about that. Like, not one time did me and you talk about how many people was injured. Not one time. We had quarterbacks injured. We had tackles injured. We got tackles out for the year. We had linebackers out. We had DTs out. We got corners out. We got so much out, and we never even talked about that. You know why?
And we don't lose by 20. How many points y'all lost by to the Chiefs? Can you spell it out for me? How many points was it, Twin and Rail?
Okay,
How
we
many
got a
points you
butt
got?
kick. You're right. We got a butt cook. Hey, bro.
I know you
We
got
got
cooked.
cooked.
It happened.
All right.
I
That
know.
You
would
want a
never.
cookie?
That would never happen under the Cowboys' watch.
We don't need the cookie. Y'all need
Hey,
the
last time I
cookie.
checked.
Y'all need dessert. Y'all the ones got
Hey, so
smoked. We ain't get
bro.
smoked.
All right. So, hey, real. When the last time we lost a game
Yeah.
off a pick six in overtime by a experienced quarterback? Experienced like, and they would say
Hey.
top 10 quarterback. So when last time we lost a game by a quarterback throwing a pick six in overtime, bro?
Oh
Huh,
my
real?
God. Man,
Sam Howell,
you lost it.
man. They
You lost to
Sam
Sierra husband,
Howell,
man.
right?
So y'all need to hush, man.
Crazy.
Y'all lost to Sierra husband. I don't even know his name. What's his name?
First career start. His first career start. Y'all lost to him 6 points. 6
A
points.
rookie. First career start, Sam Howell, right?
First career start. Sam Howell.
That's a preseason game for us, bro.
Look at move the goalposts, right?
We beat the brakes on
No,
Washington.
dog, it's true, bro. Like,
That's okay.
dog, we so good, bro. Dan Quinn said that we was experimenting for 4 weeks and we still was 12-5.
Man,
do y'all not
say
understand that?
anything, man.
Do y'all not
Hey,
understand that?
how many? Hey, what was the scoreboard with Washington Law and Boss
We
Cowboys?
displayed
What was the
that.
scoreboard?
Hold on.
What was the scoreboard with that game?
Let Rail get his
Yeah, go Rail.
argument.
Go cook, Rail.
Go ahead, Rail. Yeah,
play
man. We
football
can give you a shot, bro.
every game, man. I ain't trying to hear that game. Y'all see, Philly could have lost. We could have lost. Y'all Seasons could have got better. You play was trying to get a 1 or 2 seed. I ain't trying to hear that.
Would you holding the phone
bro.
with your hand? You got a selfie stick. You got a stick over there. Hold on.
If we lost,
hey man, it's chess, not checkers, big
y'all
dog.
played like shit.
Hey, Rail, they lost 26-6. Is that 20 points or is my mouth bad?
Man,
Because Boss Cowboy just said they never lost by a dub, but 26 minus 6 is a dub.
Preseason, bro.
But now,
dog,
bro, you gonna sit here and do like that, Boss Cowboy? You gonna lie like that, bro?
It's our coach just literally said that
hey, Real. Okay, thank you, Real. That's a dub to me.
Listen,
bro. He just told me earlier he keep it a buck, he keep it beans.
I do, bro.
Well, man, you bursting through the seams right now. You bursting through the seams like a Buffy the Body jeans pair right now. You busting through the seams like Buffy the Body jeans right now. You losing it.
Nah,
hey,
it's smart, bro. See, this is the thing, bro. We got 18 games. Give me 1 second, Real, before I school you, big dog. This is how it works, bro. We got 18 games now. You got to manage this different. The days of just being slick willy and trying to win every game when the whole goal is to win a Super Bowl is stupid. So we decided to go with the 21st century. And what we did in the 21st century is we prepared for the playoffs. So in preparing for the playoffs, we on record saying and actually did it. Didn't we do it, Lo? We literally said that we used the last 4 weeks to determine who was going to be prepared for the playoffs. And we did that. We experimented with the corners. We was rotating the corners. Also in that game, we did that. We pulled up people from the practice squad, put them in that game because we used it as preseason. Because this is the 21st century. Y'all just ain't caught up yet, big dog. And the way that you know that, I'm gonna tell you how you really know that, Real and Twin. This is how you really know that, because we turned it on like a switch versus Tampa. We turned it on like boop. We finna now hold on real quick. Listen to me, big dog. We took Michael Parsons, start rotating him. We came out there with Israel Mukwamu, had him as the nickel that nobody knew was coming, because we actually did what we said. We used the final games in preparation for the playoffs, and y'all finna get y'all ass smashed. I'm sorry for cursing.
Tampa Bay. Oh my God.
35-0 at halftime. You talking about Tampa Bay? What's up? 30.
The 30. Look,
Real. Connect to your Wi-Fi, man. Real.
Bro, I don't know. Look, he over here talking about we using the regular season and playoff. The last 4 games don't really matter.
We did. We were. Oh, so you think that we were really trying to win that game and won?
No,
y'all not.
I'm just asking.
Are you really holding
you guys?
That game, bro?
First, everybody talks about in football. You know, every game matters. You know, but the Cowboys saying we got 4 games, we can relax. Those games don't even really matter.
We say
you
relax.
just said it's preseason game.
No, I said playoff preparation.
You said
preseason.
though,
Okay, why do you use preseason, twin? What's the whole purpose of preseason?
you said that the last
To
4
prepare for
games
what?
in the
No, why do
regular
you use
season.
preseason? I know, but I'm saying, why do you
When
use
the division
preseason?
still
What's the whole purpose of
on the
preseason?
line.
To prepare for the season. To
don't
prepare
sound
for
right.
the season, right? So what I'm saying is I'm using it as an analogy. Y'all got to keep up with me, man. I know I speak in metaphors, but y'all got to put 2 + 2 is 4. So this is what I'm saying. When I say we used it like preseason, that's a simile. That means you making a comparison that we was preparing for the playoffs with our last 4 games. That means we real good too. We got so much talent that we was literally rotating tackles and guards and doing all of that in preparation for this moment, big dog. So you just got to accept that. I know y'all trying to school us and piss on us for losing to Washington, but we trying to school you on the facts of who we are.
And Jacksonville.
You got to accept it.
Oh,
What?
All right, cool, bro. That's
Why
all
I'm
right.
just
Why y'all-
saying. I mean,
Yeah,
Why was the last
they'll get in.
good team.
drive? Texans
none, it ain't real. None of that stuff matters. Like you said, I don't know. So which game should I stop at that was of significance or that mattered? So I can make sure
Tampa.
I avoid all the
Tampa.
regular.
Tampa.
Tampa. Okay.
Stop
at
at
Tampa.
All right.
Let's talk
So
about Tampa.
Tampa.
See,
Okay. I
see,
stopped.
and let me tell you
I ain't saying that. Hey, boss.
and let me tell you
I just
how you know me and Law ain't faking on this. Me and Law keeping it 100. I went listen to the show for me and Law 2 weeks ago on the final word. Me and Law was saying this before it happened versus Tampa. Me and Law was literally saying we getting ready to smoke Tampa. Once we heard what Dan Quinn was doing, I could play it right now. It will freak your mind out. We said, bruh, we realized this was before we played Tampa. We said, okay, now that I listen to Dan Quinn, I know what he was doing. They was using this like preseason, dog. So yeah, you got to use Tampa as a standard. And this is what Law and I said on the final word. We on record, bro. Not after the fact, before the fact. We said before the fact, we said, bro, this is the deal. And we just kept it 100. We said, we see what they doing now. They go lay it all out in the playoffs. What did we do versus Tampa? We laid it out. We start switching up Micah Parsons. We weren't doing that the final 5 games, was we? We kept him in one position. But now that it's the playoffs, we start using them like a chess piece. Now, we doing that, right? Oh, we came out with Israel Mukuamu. Did y'all see that coming?
No, sir.
Huh? No, you didn't see
That's
that
what's
coming.
up.
You know why? Because we saved it.
Y'all-
We saved it. So we
Boy,
not
Bro's
faking,
on
dog. This
fire,
not
man. Give him some
excuses.
credit.
Y'all a
Let me see some
decent
fire in the
This not
chat, man.
excuses.
Let me see some fire
this
emojis
is
in the
real.
chat. No,
So
point to that bitch. Let me see some fire in the chat.
all this woofing and all this chest out y'all doing it on preseason. Yeah. So if you want to brag about preseason, go ahead. But you better get ready for what's coming, because Tampa is what's really coming. That was the Dallas Cowboys.
So I just want to know if this is a new mindset that y'all adopted in the 2022 and 2023 year, right?
Yeah,
Y'all
it
just
is.
wait. Can I ask the question, bro? Can I get it?
Yeah,
I'm just
my
asking.
Bad, my bad.
I'm just.
You know
I
I'm
know, baby.
passionate,
I just want to ask a question. So this mentality was just recently
It's new.
adopted by the Cowboys right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, man, Law talked about it. We on record, bro. We literally said on the final word, this is new. I said, this is what we said on record. I said, what we did is we basically minimized momentum for playoff preparation. Remember we were talking about that, Law? We literally talked about that before the game, dog. So yeah, that's what it is, big dog. Just get ready. You finna get your ass whooped.
Hey, Rail, man, what's
Can I
going
say
on with
something?
your computer, man? What you got over there, man? You got us on speakerphone. What's going on, man? I'm hearing reverb.
Who, me?
You got some earbuds or something, man? Earbuds? You can put that.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
You can put those joints in, man.
All right,
I'm gonna mute him. Yeah.
You good though. You good though. But yeah, twin, we ain't lying, bro. There's no capping.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
look, listen here. I'm just trying to figure out when y'all play for real, when y'all playing for fake.
We gonna play for real this weekend.
Hey, bro. I'm just trying to understand. See, you telling me something that is new to the Cowboys, as far as when y'all go play for real, or when do you guys count regular season games compared to preseason games and playoff games. So I'm just trying to get an understanding first and foremost before I have because anything that I may have thought of before has to be reevaluated, because you guys move on a different plane, you know what I mean, different frequency levels. So, you know, I'm just trying to see what you was talking about, Mr. Boss Cowboy, because you know the last quarter of the season don't count for the Cowboys. Like that,
Well,
that's irrelevant.
let's say this.
You
So
know what I'm saying?
what are y'all plans on how to stop CD Lamb? What are your plans?
Hmm.
And I'm gonna
CD
send another link out, man. Rail
Hey, look,
having
CD
another.
can cook, man. Listen here. At the end of the day, this is how we feel.
Hold
If
on,
CD
before you
get
say that, hey, that link that's in there in the chat area, that is the link to the restream. If you got some good Wi-Fi and some good equipment, if you are a 49er fan, jump in, click that link, and that's how you'll be able to be a part of the show. I'm gonna pin it to the top of my YouTube page, and it's on top of my YouTube page while Rail gets settled. Go ahead,
yeah.
Twin.
So, I mean, pretty much I'm just saying, like CD Lamb, this is good number one.
Mhm.
You know, at the end of the day, we know what we like his route tree. We know what he likes to do. Stopping him.
Hold on, let me stop you one more time. And you got to have, I seen somebody jump in, you got to show your face, man. So ain't no troll here, man. It's grown folk conversation. So show your face, show your gear and all of that good
Show
stuff.
your mug, baby. Show your mug.
Show us what you got. You know what I'm
Show
saying?
what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Show your mug. You know what I'm saying? We gotta know what you look like, okay? I mean, come on now. It's all right.
Look, we ain't.
But if you do look like Freddy Cougar, man, I mean, hey.
I don't want to slap y'all
The
about
mask
here,
on.
you know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Twin. Go ahead.
If you look like Freddy, I understand you got a mask on. But hey, no Migos, take your mask off, you know what I'm saying? Hang out with your boys right here, Twin Maker Boss Cowboy. Let's get it on. So at the end of the day, again, like this, we know this for sure. Y'all made it to the playoffs because y'all are a football team and you are a competent football team. Maybe not the last 4 games of the year because that's a whole nother team. But the team that we may have seen for the first 13 weeks is a competent football team. You know what I'm talking about? So we do know that CD Lamb is a good number one wide receiver. We know that Dak Prescott is a established quarterback. We know that you guys have a staple of running backs. 2 guys rushed over 130 carries. Well, who had over 130 carries, rushed over 700 yards apiece. We respect that. We know that you guys aren't no pushovers. I ain't ignorant to think that you guys is going to come over here and lay on down. We got to put you down. And that's okay. I'm fine with that. You know, I think, you know, CD, if he get yards, that's fine. Our whole goal is this, bend but not break. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if he come in here, he get maybe a couple catches, you know, we ain't trying to let him get over 100 yards. But whenever he catch the ball, we got to make sure he feel us. You know what I'm saying? He got to make sure that he know that when you catch these balls, there's a price to pay. You know, so that's what we feel about CD Lamb. He can go out there where he catch some balls, yes, but every time he catch it, he go get tattooed.
No doubt, no doubt. I mean, we got, you know, somebody rubbing the chin. You're a Niner fan. What's going on?
I'm a Cowboy fan.
Man.
Oh, okay. All right. We're looking for a Niner fan. I appreciate you, though.
Yeah, my man hit that man. Look.
Yeah.
No, Phoenix, I'm not nervous about the game.
No disrespect, big dog. We just need
we need
just trying to equal it out to Twin.
Trying to equal it out, man. Appreciate
we whooping Twin. It's too easy, so we're trying to give him some help.
Devil is a lie. Hey, look, devil is a lie.
Ain't
come on,
like we trying to get some competition.
Come on,
Twin.
Ain't no scars on your boy over here, baby.
I do want to talk.
I'm out here feeling like
another place that I feel like San Fran is dangerous, and we actually debated this the first time all of us came together. Because the first time all of us came together, it was spontaneous. It was a dope show. We had a 3-hour show the first time we all came together. Just it was by accident, but it was dope.
Yeah.
One of the things,
and I was on the all hands team.
What you mean?
I had hands for all y'all.
You did all right. You did all right. No, you did all right.
Your boy Boss was like, hold on, bro. I ain't know you like that, bro.
I can tell you lost brother, bro.
All hands team, baby. Straight sign language over here, baby.
You a law made for camera, bro. Y'all call on camera. I got to give both of y'all props, bro. Y'all good on camera. And y'all very good at y'all teams. Y'all passionate. But this is one thing you talked about that I do recognize, and that I want to see how we go respond to this. Y'all have spent a lot of time really defining the physicality. Y'all have spent a lot of time really honing it in. See, I want to see, can we actually turn that on? Because see, this one thing that Peter said in the beginning that was true, that we did in the season on finesse ball. we wasn't like as committed to being physical at the end like you guys are. So that's one thing that I want to kind of see how it plays out. Because one thing I'm gonna know early, and I'm gonna know this early, just based on how we just the first 2 series. Once I see how we come out against y'all in terms of banging, like real banging, not y'all banging, y'all fake banging. I'm talking about real banging.
Yeah,
baby. I'm talking about real banging. Once we come out with that real bang bang, not that old fake bang bang, we talking about real bang bang. We talking about cowboy bang bang. That same bang bang that always spanked y'all. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why y'all keep choking in your Super Bowls because y'all ain't got that real bang bang like us. But once I see that, I'm gonna know already what's getting ready to happen for the whole game. Dion, why you shaking your head, bro? You gonna come in here like you ready?
Dion,
you think you ready for this?
I've been ready.
You
Bro,
ready, big
bro.
dog? Well, what you got?
Turn that phone
Twin, you better let them know.
Hey, Dion,
turn your phone.
Hey, park the whip. Park the whip, baby.
Oh, he about to park the whip.
Park the whip.
I'm about to park the whip. Give me a second. Let me get my food. I'm gonna park the whip.
Oh,
I'm gonna drop this knowledge all over you.
Oh, bro.
And then you over there looking like you got a problem. You got a problem, homeboy?
Hey, anytime we be against the blue, it's a problem. You already know that, my G. You know that. You already know. Hey, man, look, me and Dion, we mathematicians, baby. When we see problems, it's time for it to get solved, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
So y'all know
Bang, not a game, baby. You know how we roll. Hey, I'm quick over the hip, baby. You already know, baby. You know what I'm saying?
So let me give you this.
You didn't know Rail, didn't you?
Man,
Your run game is gonna be non-existent.
Nothing, homeboy. Let's just say that right now. You ain't giving me nothing. Let's just say that right now.
Baby, I'm working. Hey, those Cowboys.
Giving me nothing.
I'm gonna work you out like the '90s Billy Blanks Tybo, baby. We finna do double time on that ass. You know what I'm saying? We finna work y'all out, bro. Double time, back to back, like Gigi Drake. You know what I'm saying?
He all cool and suave.
Come on, baby.
You come in here like you. Well, show me what you got, homeboy.
Okay, let me tell you this. Let me show you how we gonna break y'all down. Since y'all want to come in here acting like y'all about to win this game, let me tell you why you gonna lose. First of all, your runs game's gonna be non-existent because we don't allow people to run on us. So you can just cross that off the list. Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott, and even Dak Prescott himself ain't running nothing or running anywhere. Okay. The only place they're going to run into is Eric Armstead and Javon Kinlaw. Moving on. CeeDee Lamb, all you got to do is just get physical with him, and he turns into a punk. We're going to be punking his ass all game between Mooney and Demo. So that's automatic. And then then Schultz ain't nothing. We got George Kittle, the best tight end in the game. What are you talking about? So I already shut your whole offensive down. And then y'all playing musical chairs on your O-line right now at the worst time.
Hey, order me some fries,
bro.
You get some fries with that, man.
I was expecting something.
Hey, listen, he ain't lying though. Y'all here playing musical chairs with your offensive line. Is your boy?
Let me get to a safe spot. I'm gonna unmute him, man. Go ahead.
He said Kittle, bro. Come on now.
He said Kittle. Kittle had 18 yards last time we played.
Thank you, Lord.
18 yards.
Bro,
thank you.
And did we win? And did we win? And did we win?
Now you gonna move. Now you gonna go back to the win-loss.
We had Jimmy. Hold on. Is Jimmy Garoppolo our quarterback? Is Jimmy Garoppolo our quarterback?
No, he's not. Thank God he isn't. No, he's not. Thank God he isn't because he's worthless. Ain't nobody worried about no Jimmy Garoppolo. We got Brock Purdy. He coming with 2 9 he's loaded and ready to blast on y'all. We letting it off. There's no hope for y'all. You can have confidence. It's good for you. It truthfully is. Confidence is great for mental health. It truthfully is. But let me tell y'all what y'all doing. You're setting yourself up for failure. You're not going anywhere. You're going to come up against this buzzsaw that is the 49ers defense. We're going to shut you down and send you back home crying. Jerry going to be another year talking about, well, next year we're going to get them. And, Bro, y'all have no hope in this game. You have nothing on your defense outside of Micah Parsons to be afraid of. Trayvon Diggs, okay, let's not jump the route incorrectly and give up all the yards like he normally does. Okay, DeMarcus Lawrence, okay, he all right, but outside of Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence and Trayvon Diggs, name me somebody else on your defense.
Javon Curse. Hey, Devon Curse.
We ain't playing, so you don't matter.
You know that man.
Is he playing? Is he hurt or is he playing? Is he playing?
I think he's out, if I'm not mistaken.
He's playing.
He's playing, but I'm just saying after he tackles some of our guys, by the time second half come, he might need to stay in the
Yeah,
locker
because
room
Debo go out there and lay the wood on you before you try to lay the wood on him. Pause.
Yeah,
So
and believe
it don't
me,
work like
hey,
that.
look, hey, Dion, guess what they can't say? They can't say they don't know.
That's a fact because we sent y'all home last year.
Yeah, y'all did, but
We
y'all didn't
did.
score a single
We
point in
sent
the fourth
ourselves home.
quarter.
It doesn't
Hey, brother.
matter. Who had to win? Who had to
Daddy,
lose?
we
No, we
skipped
finished
y'all.
ourselves home.
Dion,
Y'all
hold on,
ain't finished home.
wait. Hold on, Dion, I got you, bro. Boss Cowboy, my bro, y'all say y'all like to keep it a bean, keep it a buck.
We do.
One thing I'm gonna tell you this: have you ever seen our offense be such as efficient, as productive, and as consistent with Jimmy Garoppolo compared to what you've seen over the last 8 games or 7 games with Brock Purdy?
Y'all rolling.
Okay.
And you had hold on, wait, one more thing. Jimmy Garoppolo has had 6 games in the playoffs. Won 4, lost 2. In those games, Brock Purdy, he only had 4 touchdowns together in 6 games.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy in 1 game has already equaled that with 4. Our offense has already shown a higher productive, a higher efficiency rating as well. So what I'm saying to say this, y'all can't sit here and tell me, because y'all like to say last year, but you can't take last year's quarterback and insert as if this is this year's quarterback. Because y'all seeing Brock Purdy, he ain't back there like a statue like Tom Brady. He got some wheels. He got a little wiggle. He got a little Mighty Mouse in him. You know what I'm saying? So make sure before y'all sit there and say as if last year where George could have went productive, time Brock Purdy became the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers, the most productive tight end in the NFL has been Mr. George Kittle himself.
Okay, so what you're saying is Purdy making him better. So what you're saying is now he's gonna be productive when he wasn't last year. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying the proof is in the pudding. He has been more productive.
No, I'm saying about us. I'm talking about this matchup versus Dallas, not the history.
Yes. Oh,
Kittle
would be more productive.
Matchup, you saying Kittle's go get off?
He will be more productive. Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. Name me the last productive tight end against the Cowboys.
You can't.
Because
tight ends don't get off on us.
Tight ends don't get off on us, fam.
Yeah, we lock up tight ends.
We lock up tight ends.
Yeah, matter of fact, Curse is actually called a tight end eraser, and he's been very consistently doing that, big dog.
So as good as look, and I'm saying this as humble as I can be. As good as you think Brock Purdy is, he ain't Patrick Mahomes. And
nobody who is Patrick Mahomes, bro.
Let me finish this.
Nobody.
Let me finish this. As good as Kittle is, he's not Travis Kelce. Pat Mahomes to Travis Kelce couldn't get off on J-Ron Curse.
Right. Better listen. Your brother's schooling you, man. Big brother.
Well, let's talk about Debo then.
So now you want to change subject. Cool. Go ahead.
Well, he's on. No.
Good job.
Time out.
Law.
Listen here.
W by law, y'all all witnessing.
Hey, listen here.
Throw up the
Take
website.
Hey, bro. Last time I checked, Dion, how many players there is on offense? It's 11, right?
Good job.
So if I subtract 2, I still got more to go. So I'm gonna sit here and say, okay, if you want to say that, fine, take them 2 away.
Okay.
All right. So what's up with Debo then? What y'all gonna do about that?
Hey, go ahead, boss. Go ahead.
I mean, Debo is, he's exceptional. What we got to do with Debo is mostly we got to tackle. We got to just tackle well with Debo.
I'm gonna tuck mine.
Yeah, it's a situation where I believe, and that's why I say this game is really classic. This is so classic to where just like the former 49ers versus Dallas, it was almost like they was equally matched. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not going to look at Debo like he's a whore. You know what I mean? Like he's weak. I know that dude is a dog. So it's going to really, at the end of the day,
Xavier Rose go tackle him.
It's going to come down to execution. And we go just have to get him on the ground because he already said out his mouth, his dad taught him that you can't let the first person bring you down solo. So we got to take that as a challenge like Big Dog. No, we go bring you down with this one-on-one or gang, homeboy. And we got to have that mentality to do that. So, but we also
what about BA then? Okay, now next person. BA. Brandon, you.
See, this is the thing, bro.
I'm just asking. You dismissed. I gave you that you dismissed Kittle. I said, okay, cool.
It's not even
dismiss
in this. We talking
I said,
matchup.
cool.
We talking
exactly.
matchup.
So I'm going down the line.
We match up great.
All right.
We bland matches up very good to him.
Okay, and then CMC.
CMC, I mean, now that's where y'all got an advantage.
That's y'all.
Yeah,
That's y'all.
that's an advantage.
Right
Ain't gonna lie on that.
That's why.
It's not even him running the ball. It's him catching. That's what I'm concerned about. It's him going against LVE athletically. That's the one thing I'm like, exactly right.
Leighton Vander Esch.
So hold on, wait. Now, what push? Now, I'm assuming y'all only playing two linebackers, right? So I'm assuming that's Michael Parsons. Wait. I'm asking the question.
We got more than two. Dog.
We talking about personnel, right?
You talking about big nickel.
So I'm talking personnel. So if you're playing big nickel, I'm assuming you're gonna have Vander Esch and Micah in, or you putting Michael. I'm just asking. I'm not saying this is 100% of the time. We know that personnel grouping change, but I'm saying in a preset formation, if you telling me your front four, your two, and your DBs. Can you give the twin maybe an idea of what it looking like, your personnel group? I'm just asking.
I would say this, man. For CMC, this is exactly what I'm thinking, bro. I think the best matchup to CMC would be Cox, bro.
Oh, Cox?
As a big nickel, and I'm just saying athletically, Law. As a big nickel. And because they did sneak Israel McCormu out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking out loud, like, who could actually probably match up with him? Because, see, if you start getting your running back in space against our stiff linebackers, y'all got an advantage there. And I'm just being honest. That's where y'all got an advantage. So, but I also know Dan Quinn has built this defense to be able to match different types of offenses.
But can we be honest? Our offense and our personnel packages, it's not like anything that y'all have faced. Because we can have Deebo Samuels and Christian McCaffrey lined up in pro set formation. Yep. We can have Deebo in like we can interchange. So what I'm just asking you guys, because that's about personnel groupings.
Truth be told by that. So what he can flip it on the opposite side. Have you ever faced an offense to the kind of caliber of the Dallas Cowboys? Yes, you did. And it was the Chiefs. And that's what happened. And when we faced the defense, when we faced the defense, because I don't think that y'all played a top 5 defense in the last few weeks. I don't think y'all did you?
We did.
No, we did not.
Y'all did not. Appreciate you, D. You're a real one for that. Let me say this.
You real one, bro.
We put a 40 on that defense. That's
okay.
The Eagles.
How many turnovers? How many turnovers did?
Who do y'all have on
right?
Team? Hold on. Who do y'all have on your team that's comparable to Slay? Who do y'all have comparable? Bradbury would probably be starting on your team.
Can you go look at the numbers? Travarius Ward, Mooney Ward.
Slay.
Look at. Can you wait? Have y'all looked at his numbers?
My numbers.
Because you looking at Darius Slay numbers and what he did, because he got cooked a couple times too, right? So even Darius Slay got cooked too, right?
Yeah.
Did he get cooked?
That just means we good. That's the point.
Okay, so so he got cooked. So even if Travarius Ward got cooked too, let's not sit here and act as if Tavon Diggs didn't get cooked before. People get cooked, right? So all I'm asking y'all is this: if you look at Travarius Ward, he is the highest rated tackling cornerback in the NFL, along with Diamador Lenoir as well. So what I'm telling you is this: is one thing about our guys is this: we don't run. You know what I'm saying? We go tackle. You know, we go cover.
Y'all got
it's not like we said. Listen here, we only gave up. Watch this, brother. We only gave up 17 points per game. So as bad as you think our cornerbacks is and so on and so forth, that's fine. But one thing we do know how to do is get pressure and create turnovers. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that we do know how to do is this: your offense can't do nothing if we're running the ball 40 to 35 times in a game. Because y'all go see here, you can't see and act as if y'all know we ain't Tampa Bay. But know this.
But when y'all
thing you know about us,
when y'all score, y'all got to give the ball back to us. So when
the thing is, if we're running, well, his point is, if we're running, we're draining the clock, so you don't have much time to actually score.
If you're successful.
Yeah, we're talking about if we run it successfully.
Y'all should know
for the past 10 weeks.
Y'all should know.
Watching our game.
Against nobody's, dog. Come on, keep it real, bro.
Okay, what about the Cowboys?
No, hold on. I got that. Let me debunk that. Let me debunk that.
So hold on. I ask you, hold on, D, before you go. Leon, before you go, I need to say this one more time. I said it just a few seconds ago. When was the last top 5 defense you guys played?
It has been a while. And listen to me. I'll give you that. Because I'm
some of that running successfully.
No,
do that take away some of that?
But this, okay, but this, Okay,
Yes or
but
no?
this
Yes
is
or no?
the
I just want
situation.
yes or no. I just want yes or no. I don't want no other rebuttal. Yes or no.
Okay.
Yes or no, but yes or no, big dog.
No, it does not.
Okay,
Because there are times where you can face a top 5
There it
defense
is.
and still run all over them.
And that's why
This is
y'all,
what I'm
that's why
trying to tell
y'all
you.
only scored 13
Hear
points
me
against
out,
the
though. Hear
Saints.
me out.
That's why y'all only
When it
scored
comes to
13
your
points against the
schedule,
Saints.
but when it comes to your schedule, you can only play who they put in
You can
front of
only
you.
play.
We don't make the schedule. So if
I
that's the
agree
case,
with
then we
that.
can
I
go
agree
back
with
and
that.
look at y'all schedule, and y'all played a plenty of bum-ass teams. But we don't
put
do
up
that.
40 points.
I'm not even about to go there.
We put up 40 points on the number 2 defense in the league.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so that
You
means
did.
level.
And congratulations for that. What do you want, a cookie?
No,
That don't mean nothing. That's Eagles. That's Philly. That's a divisional opponent. You are bound to beat on a divisional opponent.
Come on, bro.
You are bound to. That's always happened. Because you see them twice a year, bro.
We doing the cookie game, bro. We doing that game, bro. Come on, bro. Let's talk real.
Okay, but listen, hold on,
wait,
bounce Cowboy.
bro. And Law made a real case, dog, that you got to respect. Strength of schedule and degree of difficulty is a real thing, dog.
But that's not something that we control.
I know
don't
you don't
blame
control
us because they gave us bum-ass teams.
It ain't a blame. It's not even about that, big dog. What it is about having your chest out on stuff that's really not even worthy of what we've done. That's the whole point. That's
so
what
Cowboy.
Hold on, listen to me. Hold on. That's what Law is saying. He like, listen, y'all trying to sleep on us, but we are the ones that put up 40 points on the number 2 defense.
Well, congratulations, you put it up.
No. What you trying to minimize it, big dog, but that's something that's real, and that's also saying that you could be sleeping. See, because that's the thing you trying to say. You trying to say we this is number 1 defense, but when Law raised a good point about the strength of schedule and strength of competition, that factors into sometimes your ranking, big dog, and your successful ranking. So what Law is saying, which is in context, is we the ones who went against strong teams and still showed that we can dominate, big dog.
And you went against the Commanders and did what?
Oh, man,
hey, that don't matter. Dion. I got you,
Dion.
Dion.
Against the Commanders and did what?
No,
all right,
Dion. They already. They don't count that. No, they don't count that game.
We went against great teams and put up 40. We went against Commanders who were a crap team.
They don't count that game. I got a question then. Wait, bro. I got a question.
And we beat them. And we beat them once.
I ain't schooling you, dog. That's too easy for me.
I got a question.
You have right about it then. If y'all
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question then. So if this is the narrative, Mr. Boss Cowboys and Law Nation, so last year you were saying the reason why y'all lost against the San Francisco 49ers is because you guys had a division record against the NFC East where y'all won all those games, right? So gave y'all the number 1 position because we had to travel to Dallas because y'all was the number 1 division. Yeah. So what you're telling me this is that your record and what you guys did, having 1,000-yard running back, 1,000-yard receiver, another 1,000-yard receiver, a 4,000-yard quarterback, all those stats wasn't really true because of the competition y'all played. And this is why we shouldn't necessarily believe what we can do, right? So all the things that happened last year for your team, what Mike McCarthy did for as a head coach, winning 12 games, those things should now be irrelevant or should not be counted as what they really was. Because if I let y'all kick it the way y'all kicking it, your opponents and how weak they are and how terrible they are, that mean that what we thought we saw ain't what it really is, right, Mr. Cowboy and Mr. Law Nation?
And I'm going to take my retort to that. Granted, y'all won. Yeah. And I'm going to give y'all can have
No. I'm talking about y'all record.
Hold on.
And I got you after this.
Whatever the record was, it took 14 penalties for y'all to beat us, and it got down to the last 14 seconds where the aficionado got in the way. Shout out to y'all for winning that game. Our record was the record. We were 12-5 last year. You guys got hot and you guys won fair and square, but we did shut y'all out in the 4th quarter. Y'all didn't score a single solid.
But what he's talking about
still ain't talking about my point. I'm not talking about that.
No, the point that Boss made. Yeah, he's not talking about the playoffs. The point that Boss is making, the point that Twin is making is your regular season record last year. Most of y'all wins came against trash teams. Yep. So what y'all did last year was a lie then based off of his logic that he's using of what we did this year. Is that not correct?
Okay, no, that's
because
not correct.
what you said, no, boss, wait, boss, because you
said
told us about Mike
No,
McCarthy.
he said
you
our
told us
record
about
was
Mike
a lie.
McCarthy.
No, our record was true. It was 12-5, but it's also artificial from this standpoint. And Law and I said the same thing on this. We both said many times publicly that the Dallas Cowboys has proven that they're the best when they are going against the path of the most resistance. The path last year was an easier path. It was an artificial path, and we got smacked in the mouth because of that path. This path that we was on this year was a much tougher path. So no, last year was not a lie, but it also did not give us the character that we needed for now, dog. And
Boss
so
Cowboy.
No, hear me out.
You're not answering my question, though.
I did answer your question because you said that basically last year, and I'm agreeing with you that the last year.
So say that the teams that y'all beat last year.
I did already say that was weak. I already said
they were
that.
weak. So that means everything that you talked about what y'all team did with 12 wins. So you telling me you can go ahead and say Mike McCarthy winning streak and what they did ain't really what it really was, right?
No, it's okay.
It's puff.
What did your boy say? What did your boy say?
It's hollow.
What did your brother say? He said we can't control who we play. That's what he said, right?
You came with the next narrative, but he can't. No, your boy, Boss Cowboy, can't. Well, you came with the narrative of what it was. So I'm just asking you.
And I'm agreeing with your brother. I'm agreeing with him. Okay. I'm agreeing with him that we couldn't control that. But I'm also saying last year did not build the character that we needed for the big game. This year did because it was tougher. So yes, I'm actually agreeing with you, big dog. So
I like to confirm.
Being saying that the Dallas Cowboys are at their best when our back is against the wall and when it's hard. Now, every team ain't like that. Every team ain't like that, but we like that.
Yeah. Okay,
you know
so look at it like
I agree
this.
with you, Dion. It's just what it is.
Look at it like this. For me, that's the number one reason I never bring up anybody's strength of schedule, because you don't make the schedule, you don't choose your opponents. Believe me, people would try to choose a lot of tougher opponents if they could, because they want to face the best of the best and show that they're better than what gets put on film. I completely understand that. Yeah. But because you can't, and because the league makes those schedules, nothing we can do about that. But I'll say this: if you're, I looked at things from position group to position group.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's good. For me, I try to look at things as objectively as possible.
Yeah.
But what I would tell you is your biggest problem you're facing is that O-line. You guys are playing musical chairs at positions because guys got hurt. You can't control that. But that right there is a weakness we will exploit. We rotate dudes in and out on our defensive line like the Giants did when they was whooping on the Patriots years ago.
Right.
Like literally, we have backups that are starters anywhere else. So your O-line holding up against that depth and the guys that we have starting is going to be a problem for you guys. And you gotta admit that.
And may I have my rebuttal? May I have my time for this?
By all means.
Are your defensive front better than the Eagles? Do y'all generate more pressure and sacks? Do y'all have more sacks than the Eagles?
We don't have more sacks.
So you're not
but we're better than them. We're better than them.
Off of feelings.
It depends on what you're talking about.
Feelings, right?
Yeah.
You feel
who have the best.
No, bro. You telling me you got a ball guys with over 10 sacks?
They got 4 guys with 10 sacks.
How many rushing yards we giving up per game, bro?
That's why I said it depends on what you're talking about. So if you're talking,
we have the number one defense for a reason.
No,
even though, like you already know,
if you talking about
it's accumulative. It's accumulative, right?
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. So I mean, what we're going to do is this: we're going to come to a fork in the road. You know what I'm saying? Where we both gonna be doing like this, because at the end of the day, there's certain things that they do better than we do, but the margin of it is still really close to point where
them sacks, bro. Sacks, bro.
They're not the same.
How many turnovers do they have? How many turnovers they have?
We force quarterbacks into making bad decisions with our defensive line. So even if we don't get a sack, we're still creating the pressure for you to do
interceptions you got, bro?
Name me the last time y'all played a top 10, top 5 offense.
Okay, why do you keep going back to that? As if you feel like your offense is that potent. That just showed up. The man missed games this year and still led the league in interceptions. How do you do that?
Right.
He
didn't lead the league in interceptions. Did he lead the league in interceptions, or someone else tied him?
He led the league.
No, Is he leading the league in interception or he's tying with someone?
Okay, he's tying somebody. He's tied. He's tied.
So Dion,
He's tied up.
Dion, my brother.
Hey, wait. Hey, boss. Before you say this, I know I be hopping on my bro channel a lot, and I know y'all we be all on here. Big up to Dion, first time on here. We ain't necessarily gave the chat no love, man, tonight. I just want to make sure, as twin, big ups to everybody in the chat. I just see that joker percolate. That joker just moving like a goddamn stock exchange. I just want to, let's put some flames in the chat for all y'all out here watching, man. Big up to y'all out here, everybody watching. We know y'all in there battling. We know y'all in here, saying some stuff. I try to look, but that joker is moving. You know what I'm saying? So, big ups to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all sub to everybody's channel, man. Whether it's Law Nation Sports, whether it's Boss Cowboy Sports, whether it's Twin Empire, TWINEMPIRE, man. And my boy Dion, Not a Game Podcast as well.
Hey, can you flip your camera though, fam?
Yeah, just flip it to the side.
Yeah, man. Flip it to the landscape, man. Big ups to all y'all in the chat, man. Y'all been hanging out here with us as we going back and forth. I know anybody who watch me and my brother or even Boss Cowboy, we usually ain't like this, but y'all got to understand this. This ain't no regular week. I'm just keep it up. You go get some unusual. You go get some unusual behavior tonight. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna be crying. Look, we gonna be calling our mama or something. So I just wanted to give y'all a shout out, man. I see y'all out here percolating, doing y'all thing. So
somebody gonna be crying, man.
Somebody, it's gonna be them, bro.
It's gonna be somebody wearing red, though. You know what
I'm saying? Bro, damn.
Big up to all y'all in the chat, though, man. Get y'all still a pat on the back, man. For real.
I appreciate you bringing everything to light, man. We don't hate each other, man. This is how real football.
Oh, this all love, man. This all love. But this what happened when the Cowboys and the Niners play. It's shit talking galore. We have to do this because we feel we better than y'all, and y'all feel y'all better than us.
No. We know. That's the difference.
Y'all think. You're not better than us.
No, we 5-2 in the playoff versus y'all all time.
And most recently, what happened? What happened most recently?
Yeah.
What happened most recently? Because the relevancy is what matters, and you're not relevant.
No, it don't matter, dog. That don't matter.
Penalties for y'all to win.
The only thing that matters is who go break the town in the ring, big dog.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Bro, hey, look, at the end of the day, the Niners will be the winners, and we'll be going on to the NFC Championship game, and y'all gonna go home crying, and Stephen A. gonna clown y'all on first take like he always do. Mike Irvin gonna be on TV crying, trying to create excuses like he always do.
Hey, Dion.
I gotta ask you a question, though, bro, because you raised the point, and I really want to talk football with you, bro. No trolling, just real, just back and forth.
No, for real.
So let's talk about this real quick, because you said you don't like to talk about schedules because you don't control schedules. But see, schedules is important because it's a comparison. You see what I'm saying? That's why people talk about strengths of schedules. So even though y'all didn't pick your schedule, it's a comparison conversation. Because what we both trying to do, you trying to size us up. We trying to size you up. It's like boxing, right? It's like contenders. So if you have a certain fight that's respectable, you go get a fighter's attention. But if you molly-whopping a whole bunch of like newcomers, then people go question it, even if you didn't choose your fights. You see what I'm saying? So it still does matter. So when Law is talking about y'all pass rush versus Philly, which y'all not even close to them on that, and he making a comparison point that we handled them, he basically saying, we sizing y'all up and we match y'all better than what you think. And that's a legitimate point. You got to own that, big dog.
Okay, I'll say this. It's nice that you sizing us up. Right. But at the same time, in a fight, we sizing y'all up too. Okay? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. You know what this is? This is Tank Davis versus Rolly Romero. And we gonna catch y'all slipping with that sleeper. We gonna catch y'all slipping with that sleeper. I guarantee you that.
I think we go catch y'all slipping, bro, because I really know y'all slipping. See, this is the thing, bro. When you say you don't control your schedule, but let's keep it real. Who got tested this year? Now, y'all got tested too. I got to give y'all props for having a third-string quarterback ball. That's a test that y'all passed with flying colors. I got to give your coaching props on that and that player props. So on that, y'all got tested. and y'all got tested with injuries. But I feel like overall strength of schedule, going with a quarterback that's not as good as Purdy, but still going 4-1 with Cooper Rush, I think our character's been way more tested than y'all character, just keeping it real. Because see, I don't care when your quarterback was drafted. All I know is he balling. So I don't care that he was Mr. Irrelevant, because then I'll be over here hating on Dak a 4th rounder. It don't matter when they was drafted. It just matter if they balling. Matter of fact, the GOAT right now was drafted late, so I don't even care about all that kind of stuff. But I'm saying this in terms of character, y'all sleeping on us and y'all getting ready to get smacked.
I'm telling you right now, the reason we sleeping on y'all is because ain't nothing to be scared of. If you get physical with CeeDee Lamb, he shuts down. He don't like DBs to get physical with him. He turns into a chump. You ain't gonna run on us because our run defense is too stellar.
No, you got to stand on that with a fact, big dog. You can't just make no general comment. Give me a game to where
what happened last year?
Oh no, not last year, dog.
Oh, here we go. You said give you a fact. I gave you a fact. The man had one catch 15 yards.
Okay,
he was shut down.
Hey, Dion,
he was not targeted, dog. That's the difference.
He had that Deion Sanders defense. Hey, somebody had that Dion over there. Had him on the grandmama's quilt.
No, he was not targeted.
Hey, look, he was on the grandma's quilt last year.
CeeDee Lamb was not targeted. So your case, so you basically making a case that CeeDee Lamb shuts down because of last year. So you obviously didn't keep up with
It's not just last year. It's just anytime any DBs
so
get
stand on it with
him.
a fact, big dog. You got to put some facts behind
I just gave it to you.
No, you didn't, bro. You gave us emotion. Tell us what game that he
That's
got.
not emotion, bro. CeeDee Lamb ain't that dope.
Stand on it with a game, dog. Tell us what game that he got shut down on. We waiting.
I gave you one.
Last year, dog.
That's simple. He got shut down last year when we played him in the playoffs where it matters the most. It don't matter about targets or not. If you that dope, you get open, you make it happen. You can't just sit up there and continue to say, give me an example when I gave you one.
And there was flag on the field. He caught a 33-yard pass and there was a flag. You see those flags, man, I promise you, man, 14. And I told y'all won. Y'all won.
Those flags, whose fault is that? That's not our fault. That's y'all that you got to be more disciplined.
It was a hold call, which is subjective, but go ahead.
I mean, look, at the end of the day.
Dion, you got to tell the truth right now, big dog. Have you saw the progression of Mr. CeeDee Lamb?
Is he better than what he was?
I'll give CeeDee credit. He has grown. He has progressed.
So why we talking about last year, big dog? So
if you already said, if you said when we go into
better, why we talking about last year, dog?
He gonna get punked.
Mooney gonna bully him. We back on
emotion. He gonna bully him. He gonna bully him. It's not emotion. I'm telling you the truth. I know this for a fact.
Cause see, listen, bro. Listen, all of us watched the ascension of Mr. CeeDee Lamb. I can tell you who had faith all the way, never relented on it. It was Law. Law always had faith in Mr. CeeDee Lamb. A lot of us was like, I don't know. You gotta show me. And I can tell you, bro, he showed us this year, bro. Like he shut up the fans. Dog. Listen, half the fans of Dallas was split on him. By the end of the season, we all together on Mr. CeeDee Lamb.
So we never been split on any of our receivers. We know B.A. and Devo are some bad boys.
Hey, Dion, I got a question though.
Yeah, I mean, but
I got a question.
I'm being honest on, but I know you not. See, because I'm being honest.
Boss. We both, I think me and Dion can agree. CD had a for being this is his first year being a number one wide receiver. He did good. I give him props.
He did. I give him props.
So, and you said you saw his ascension.
You did too.
Right.
So my question is this: you guys, because we're not going to talk about last year, but you guys evaluate the way that you guys beat. Well, we barely beat y'all, because in the game, and we had Jimmy Garoppolo.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I just want to ask you guys, since we're moving on to this year, this calendar, calendar year, Mr. Brock Purdy has probably played. I know for sure he's been playing way better than Jimmy Garoppolo.
No doubt.
So are you going to assess what we did last year offensively against you boys the same way with with Brock Purdy? Because this is a different offense. Can you guys talk about the ascension of a rookie quarterback who's been playing exceptional well? Our offense has been kick-started on a whole nother level. So because y'all just talking about being a rookie, but move the rookie tag, what has his play been?
We already said it's good, bro. Like we said it's good.
So we can't have the same analysis of what happened in last year's playoff game, like you just said with CeeDee Lamb, because that was last year.
Right.
So we can't evaluate the 49ers and their offense.
Hold on. I'm gonna let your boy Dion get settled in. He's going in through his house. I don't want people to see all this stuff.
Oh yeah, no. You understand, man. Big up to bro being
give me a thumb up when you're ready, Dion.
But so with Brock Purdy, I don't think people necessarily, if you don't watch the 49ers, the boy been balling. You look at his numbers since he's been in the like as the starting quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo has never
a Dak type of pause.
He has Dion.
He has a Dak
Garoppolo
type of
has
pause.
never been that type of consistency. That consistent,
he has at New England.
Jimmy, bro.
At New England, he was. And listen,
bro, that was like
bro. You need no twin. Don't do that, bro. See, because I remember when Jimmy first got there. Because when Jimmy first got there, he also went
6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
No, when he first got there, he went 5-0, and
we had 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
Yeah, but he also y'all paid him too, didn't you? As a franchise quarterback,
bro. Did you not
had no problems with him. So we've seen this before with y'all too. So we've seen this before, haven't we? Seen this before? So did you complain? Did you complain when he got paid? Let me ask you a question. Did you?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Oh, you did. You really did.
Our offense was. Yes, I did. I did. Yes. I watched football because when you
so you didn't like
believe
Jimmy G, dog.
No, okay, he was handsome.
Jimmy G, that was fine.
Hey, listen, boss.
Let me tell you.
Wait, Dion, let me get this. Hey, listen. As a young chocolate brother, on behalf of the chocolate and
I think y'all capping.
You know what I'm saying? No, I can respect, the ladies loving Jimmy and him being, a person that, people could like just off of, appearance. But other than that, man, look, Jimmy G jawline, that was one thing. But the player himself, that's a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy was good. But what I'm saying, productive-wise, as far as offensively and what the quarterback can do, it's a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? The ability to move out the pocket. You guys know the difference between having a stationary quarterback and a quarterback that can go out there and get you 3 to 5 yards just to keep the chains moving. Everybody knows this. Jimmy Garoppolo is a statue. He didn't necessarily move. The ability to move off platform to find people, whether it's in the flats or find people in the post or running wide open in the middle, that's something that you guys have seen Dak Prescott do consistently. So all I'm saying is this is a different dynamic that when Michael Parsons or D. Lawrence maybe break through the line and can get to the quarterback, Jimmy will stay still. Y'all will tackle him 100 out of 100. Y'all seen last year in the fourth quarter, Jimmy Garoppolo, Jimmy threw y'all the ball. But he threw the ball to your boy last year when it was one of the most terrible passes in the fourth quarter y'all hadn't seen. He literally said, "Here you go." And your boy was like, "God, oh, Jimmy, thank you for being Santa Claus. I received this gift." But all I'm saying is this. The boy Brock Purdy has been totally different. And our offense didn't have CMC as well. Same thing like y'all offense didn't have Tony Pollard. So all I'm saying is this. Our team ain't the same. Your team ain't the same. But I think we do have more weapons offensively than y'all have. If y'all are real and honest, I think y'all believe that too as well.
No, I think we're about equal. I mean,
I'll say this. So on the Jimmy G thing for you, boss, here's my thing. I don't believe that you pay someone off of a small amount of games like that. Like me personally, I feel like you got to give me 2 years of consistency at any position before I start thinking about digging in my pocket and giving you more money. The issue was Jimmy Garoppolo was a free agent next year, so they didn't want to get outbid. So they ran to the podium like, "Hey, here's some money," and he was like, "Okay, I'll take it." Because to be honest with you,
money.
If you go back to it, just the antithesis of Jimmy Garoppolo coming to the 49ers was based off of Kyle Shanahan. And the reason being is because, like an idiot, he waited all year thinking he was going to get Kirk Cousins. When that fell through and he couldn't get him, they had to go to the next best thing. And basically what happened in New England was Bill did Jimmy a solid by saying, "Hey, I'm not going to send you to Cleveland," because Cleveland called the Patriots with an abundance of picks, well more than what we were going to give them. And they told him no because Jimmy didn't want to go somewhere where he was going to lose, and Bill didn't want to do Jimmy greasy like that. So he came there, he ripped off those, he was a part of the 5 wins. Was he the key catalyst? No. But what I'll say is, in Jimmy's time here, it's been him riding the coattails of other things that are on the team and not just him winning games. Because I tell people all the time,
did you believe Jimmy was going to win y'all a Super Bowl that year?
No, I never did. I never believed he was gonna win.
You
No.
got to the Super Bowl and didn't think you was gonna win, bro.
So you were
Nope.
saying that y'all
No, I
gonna
didn't
lose the
know.
Super Bowl.
I didn't believe
Y'all gonna lose.
Jimmy. Listen to me. I didn't believe Jimmy could win us the Super Bowl. I didn't say we couldn't win the Super Bowl. I didn't believe Jimmy would win us the Super Bowl. I will tell you this: our run game and our defense could have won us the Super Bowl. But the main issue is Jimmy Garoppolo does not have an arm. He does not know how to throw deep. His deep accuracy is trash. And what happened?
Right.
Emmanuel Sanders didn't catch that ball.
And then,
He
I'm
got
being
his
honest,
over
I don't
thrown.
even
So
care
right now,
about
you believe
Jimmy.
Brock Purdy
Okay.
gonna win y'all the Super Bowl?
Yes,
Y'all believe-
100%.
Wow.
100%.
Okay. All right.
Can we talk about Purdy? And I'm gonna keep it real. I want y'all to keep it real too. Purdy is really untested. He doing good, but he's untested. So let's talk about Dak when he was a rookie. Lost game 1 versus New York, barely lost, and only lost because Dez dropped the ball and Cole Beasley dropped the touchdown, and Terrence Williams didn't go out of bounds. We could have won that game. Second game was Washington. Nobody cared. He won that game. Nobody cared. Then we had Cincinnati. He won that. Nobody cared. Then we had Green Bay. Test time. Without Dez, won it. So people said, okay, maybe.
Test
You feel
time against Green Bay.
Yeah, when he was a rookie, 2016.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
You going back.
So
Okay.
yeah. So, but and without Dez, we talking about Bryce Butler, we talking about Cole Beasley, we talking about nobodies. All right, big Green Bay in Green Bay. People was like, maybe this dude may be something. Continue to win him, beat Baltimore, right? But then came the test. Pitt was the game that was the anointing game for Dak, because up to Pitt, everybody and Dak himself was saying this is Romo's team. But then after Pitt, he stopped saying it. It became his team after Pitt. So yes, Brock Purdy is doing good. He is. But this is getting ready to be his real first test against Dallas. Like, and I'm being real. This getting ready to be his real first test. Man. Yeah, so I'm talking about this is getting ready to be his Pittsburgh, his Green Bay. So, and I agree with you. I think you should look at a quarterback in all scenarios for about 2 years. This is getting ready to be his. That's why I'm saying we got a good chance at sneaking up on y'all, because y'all really, honestly, if you keeping it real, you don't even know who you are yet.
No, we know who we are.
You don't know who you are with an unproven
quarterback. It's very simple. It's very simple. We're a run-first team with a quarterback that is efficient and can do the job. That's all you need to know. There are no other questions or ifs, ands, or buts.
He ain't been tested in every scenario yet,
bro.
Come on now.
Okay, so since y'all are so good, y'all gonna test us. That's fine.
That's fine.
Test us
but
all
we
you
are
want.
a run
But
first
at the
team.
end of the day, we got this.
Yeah, but Boss Cowboy, you said we know our identity has always been, since Shanahan has been our OC and our head coach.
That's your
is running the ball. It's not like
that's your strength.
Go, bro.
I saw a game, where you guys shied away from the run against that Seattle Seahawks team. Y'all went and got shotgun happy. At halftime, their score was 17 to what? 16, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I think that we got more firepower, and I think that we are higher than those doggone Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah,
we got a better running back, we got better wide receivers, and on top of that, we got a better quarterback and offensive line. And I seen on the defensive side a man by the name of Bruce Irvin. Yeah, we got better wide receiver.
Everybody worry about no Bruce Irvin. He washed.
Bruce Irvin gave y'all all type of fish. That boy throwing he was throwing the ball to. He was rushing throwing the ball to.
But
and
brother,
y'all was gifted. Y'all was gifted the actual ball hitting the phalanges, miss reads and miss hits. And the Seattle Seahawks couldn't take advantage of it. We taking advantage of it. We number one takeaway team in the league.
Yep, number one. 33 of them.
I got to roll out, y'all, but I will see y'all, man. Good chatting with everybody.
No doubt, man.
Look,
do better, man. You was average.
Yeah.
That's all right. We're going to make y'all Cowboys look average as hell on this weekend.
Take it easy.
We could go ahead and go with the final words, man. We've been live for about 2 hours, man. It was enough.
That sound like the worst part. Man, they want to hear when a woman tell them, hey, You been average.
That's true.
You
That's
average.
facts right there, though. Twin ain't lying on that one. You don't want to hear that.
You average. Yeah, you was just average.
Hey, he gonna cry in the car, boy. He gonna
You
cry.
gonna cry in the car.
I cry in the car, boy.
You rep all right. You was okay.
Hey, one
you
thing
a
I know
Waffle
for
House.
sure, this is the livest. I'm talking about the livest cross-talk show ever, man. The rivalry talk, man.
I love it.
Hey, somehow we're gonna have to figure it out, man. After Sunday, we're gonna have to see y'all faces again.
We have to.
That's it. Twin know where to find me. It ain't nothing but a quick little message real quick, and I'm on, man. I appreciate y'all for having me.
We do final words, big dog. So give your final words, bro, before you get out of here, man.
Final words.
It's gonna be this is gonna be a really all jokes aside, this will be a competitive game. It is going to be a real test for Purdy. He is going up against, a very good defense with some top-notch guys over there. I do believe that we stand up to the test, that we hold out, and that we, in the end, we prevail. However we prevail, whether it be 1 or whether it be by 50. But I definitely know the Cowboys are going to bring, their A game and do everything they can to try to win this game, even though it's going to be futile because we will win. But, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, I just want to see a competitive game. I love the banter, and go Niners.
All
right, man. Salute to you, fam.
Salute, big dog.
All right.
I'll go, man. I'll let the brothers go last. I think that's appropriate. You know what I'm saying? That's just appropriate, man. The beer game boys. So, man, my final words is, man, honestly, I love this, bro. I love this with all my heart, bro. This reminds me of so many days. Because it's always going to be 49ers and Cowboys people around the world that have that Law Nation and that Twin Maker spirit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, believe me, it's something in the atmosphere that wanted this. Like, Peter literally came on, and the first thing I noticed is that his setup was identical to mine, but just opposite, bro. And I'm like, the brothers at the top, and we was on the bottom. Just this lets me know that God himself wanted this game. You know what I'm saying? I think this is beautiful for football. I love this. I know we go win. I feel confident. I do know it's gonna be a battle. I'm expecting it to be classic. It's gonna be some tears. It ain't gonna be us, but it's gonna be some tears, and I can't wait. That's my final words, man. This is what football is all about, and I love this game. I love you, football. I love you.
Hey, man.
I love you, football. I love
the rooty to the tootie, man. Hey, for real, man. Big up to my boy Peter Lucas coming on, man, earlier, man. He had to get up out of here. And also, shout out to my boy Dion for coming through. Also, big up to the boy Boss Cowboy Sports. Y'all make sure y'all click, like, sub to his channel alongside with my big Brody, man, Law Nation Sports. Make sure y'all click, like, sub to the channel. Many of y'all don't know this, man. Me and my brother from the country, from the woods, man. We've been doing this for a long time. So y'all don't understand. We old. We couldn't get we didn't have cable where we lived at, man. We used to have this antenna. Antenna was about 18, 20 feet in the air, man. And we country, we didn't have a lot of money, man. We had to have somebody with the door open in the backyard. We used to have to take turns doing a commercial and twist the antenna just to get a clear picture so we can hear Pat Summerall and John Madden call these games,
what we used
man.
to say,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to, y'all don't understand. This thing go all the way back, man. When we were, it's embedded in our hearts, you know what I'm saying? It's embedded in our being, in how we have grown to not only love the sport of football, but it also, as y'all can tell, whenever me and my brother get together, it brings us together. You know what I'm saying? So we both got things outside of our life that we do all the time, but there's nothing like something that we can depict from and pull from that take us back to being young kids again. You know, we grown men now, but to bring that, you know what I'm saying? You know, the one for the one time, you know, we live in different states, but the ability to come here, man, y'all can hang out and kick with your boy Twin, Boss Cowboy, and Law Nation, man. And we just want to appreciate all y'all for coming through, hanging out with us, man. This ain't nothing new. This is old school, back when it was starter jackets, you know what I'm talking about? You know, when we used to have the quilts and the cloth, you know, the little shawls. We had the Niner shop, we had the Cowboy shop, you know what I'm saying? You know. So, man, look, this is a lovely opportunity. It's been decades, man, since we was able to sit back and really get ingratiated into this type of content, into this type of fandom as well. Because it's a fan. This is pandemonium. You know what I mean? So y'all must understand this too, because y'all grew up something similar that we have with this type of passion and love for the 49ers and the Cowboys and for our team. So big ups to all of y'all for coming through in the chat, hanging out with us, kicking it with us, man, laughing with us, agreeing, disagreeing, but most importantly, man, y'all took time to just hang out with us.
We used to have this saying right here, man. His team was a team of the 80s, though. But, man, when the 90s came, I seen this dude, man, he cried, laid out like Family Guy, man, 92, 93. Y'all know I talk so much Donkey Kong stuff. And then for the world and the universe to come back at me, it was the PI, man. You know, Dion, he PI my guy, man. It's supposed to be 3 years. It's supposed to be in a row, man. But then, 4, actually. But, you know, that 95 we got back. So that's why I say live like 95, because I just like to have that spirit of our Cowboys or my Cowboys winning. But I seen this dude laid out. If I know any diehard not a fan, it's this dude right here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Hey, man, it be like that. You know what I'm saying?
2 times. They've been on a drought longer than us, though. They've been on a drought longer than us, you know?
Facts.
Yes, sir. But again, this weekend, though, it's going to be on and popping. We ain't talking about no Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying? So, look, y'all make sure, man, y'all tune in. Y'all can hit my channel up also. It's Twin Empire. I put Twin Make, but it's Twin Empire, man, on YouTube, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, sub to the channel, subscribe. Y'all continue. Hey, on the real, though, like for real. My big Brody over here.
Hold on, before we go, Stelio said that he would put up a wager.
Oh, hey, you talking about for the 5 rings, the 5 shots?
5 shots.
Hey, Stelios, ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to it but do it. You ain't said nothing but a thing. Ain't nothing but chicken wing, my guy. Let's get it cracking.
Okay, 5
shots.
Look,
hey, I got 5 on it. You know what I'm saying? You know, that light work, Stelios. You know what I'm saying? But for real though, man, hey, honestly and truly, big up to my bro, man. You know, Mr. Law Nation Sports himself, man. Look, not only is he I'll say he's the best content creator out there, you know, because he's my big bro, but also as content creator, my bro be out here working hard. The hardest man in the digital world. You know what I'm saying?
Independent Dallas Cowboys YouTuber in the world. Now, I ain't talking about companies. See, because some of y'all say, shut up to Chat Sports and be hating on my boy, because he do it all from the mud. Everything that comes on this channel is uploaded from my boy Law. And I love it, man. You go ahead though, Twin. You was talking about.
But I was just saying, like, shoot. So y'all already know, people who see from afar, you know, that's a lot of y'all, but it's my big brother, and so everybody know your big bro is always Chicago Doug first role model. So big up to my big brother out here making, you know, putting his carbon imprints out here in the digital world and also in the physical world as well. So y'all continue to support the Law Nation channel, man. He finna be live like 95. Y'all continue to push the channel forward. Y'all know y'all dealing with good peoples, man. Not only a good person, but a good man, and he's for the people. So y'all continue to support the channel, continue to share the content, man. Continue to make sure y'all comment, subscribe, and show nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? So that's my little, you know, gravitas, you know, full of
no doubt, man.
Adulation and congratulations.
That's okay. And we're gonna read that obituary out on y'all on Sunday. It's gonna be just as long as your final word. Baby, y'all already know, man. That's my brother, man. That's my guy down below, Boss Cowboys Sports. Hey, let's go. Y'all be sure to hit that like button, share this content, let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when they want to tune in to the Dallas Cowboys Sports Talk. Let's go.
Salute. That's the last time I'm saying something nice, though. I got my nice words out the way. So when Sunday night comes, it's gonna be baby. I ain't gonna say nothing sweet no more.
Come on.
It's gonna be all petty. King Petty gonna be in the building, baby.
I'm already petty. Too late.
King Petty gonna be in the building, baby.
I'm King
One
Petty.
love, baby. Thank everybody who supported, man. Hey, we'll read out y'all chats independently, man, the next time we go live. DC for life.